This podcast is brought to you by Salt River Pictures.
Hi, Lloyd. A little slow tonight, isn't it?
Hello there.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Stay on target.
Dylan! Son of a bitch.
Welcome to the Salt River Movie Club.
Okay, right, let's do this. I can't fucking remember how we do this. Okay.
Neither can I.
Hey. Hey, how's it going? Can you hear us, boys? Hello, welcome back to the Salt River Movie Club. It's been a really long time.
It's been a very long time.
It's been a really long time. We actually recorded a whole lot. We recorded the Tenacious D episode a while back.
Oh, yeah. Half a Mando series as well.
Half a Mando series that none of them have ever seen the light of day. Yeah, well, first of all, welcome back to Salt River Movie Club. We are 3 members of the band Salt River Shakedown. We do blues rock, classic rock, that kind of thing. And it's been a little while, but we're back. And for the first time ever, we're in the same room.
Yeah, I can touch Jake.
Oh
no, that's just one bad idea.
In the words of Lord Voldemort in the movie Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, I can touch you now.
Avacadabra!
He's touching me! Yeah, sorry it's been so long. Like I say, there's been a couple of episodes that didn't quite make it to air, but
Because we're terrible.
Because we're terrible people. No, we've just been very busy, and we're rethinking the structure of how this show is going to work. Get off the fuck away from my list.
Stop big list.
Jesus,
fucking listy boy.
We're rethinking the structure slightly of how the show works. We'll kind of get back to you a bit more with that later on, but we think we're going to do it in seasons. So everything that is available on our podcast channels so far is basically going to be season 1, and then this is a little bonus episode because we wanted to make something to celebrate the movies of 2021, which is 2 months ago because it's fucking March.
Or we could say we recorded this in December.
Yeah. Oh yeah, aye.
Definitely December. How are you looking forward to Christmas, boys?
Yeah. But yes, we did one of these last year as well, and it was fun. It went quite well. What was our top movies that year? Yours was St. Maud.
It was St. Maud. Yes.
Mine was Tenet. Was yours Soul?
Soul.
Yeah, it was Soul. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
That describes all 3 of our personalities in movie form.
I know. I think we kind of decided Tenet was our overall number one.
Overall.
I've got a system for that this year, by the way. I'm gonna make a sort of tally thing of us all and give it a definitive top 10 at the end.
I want to pick some really obscure movie just to fuck your list up.
I know. But yes, so anyway, so we're gonna do a little review of the year 2021. First of all,
yes.
Well, first of all, I should fucking introduce you. It's like,
who are we?
You're in the same room as me, so I didn't feel like I needed to do it, but yeah, I should. Hello. Over to my right, you're actually here, is bassist extraordinaire himself.
Don't touch me.
Jonathan Kilnathan. How are you doing, Sean?
Hello. Why have you got your elbow in my face?
Because I can.
I can elbow you in the face. I'm very good. I'm very tired. I was up quite late last night.
Oh shit, okay. Oh yeah, you were streaming last night.
I am a streamer.
Yeah. Sean has started streaming.
Yeah.
Promote your shit.
No.
Okay.
This is not the time.
You're streaming, Steven.
Okay, we will do that at the end.
We'll do it at the end. That's better time.
Yeah. So you're good?
I'm good. Yeah.
You're good?
How are you?
Cool. I'm alright.
My redheaded friend.
Thank you.
I'm still touching.
I know. We're
touching each other.
I'm just feeling squeezing the muscles. Over on my left is a man with a fetching yellow shirt.
I do have a yellow shirt.
Yeah, with a blue bit. What's the blue bit?
What's the blue bit?
It's just a blue bit. I thought it was a letter or something.
No,
it's just a blue
necklace.
bit. And then, necklace, cool necklace. It is Alicathan McMillicathan. I don't know why I'm doing this name thing. Alec.
Hello.
How's it going, son?
I'm good.
Good. I'm alright.
Who are you?
Jacob McAdunkathan.
Yeah. The energy is
Jacobius.
immediately different in the same room. I go, this is odd now. Like, I'm used to us kind of interrupting each other all the time. And,
Yeah, I
you
know.
know.
You can be Jacob.
What?
You can be Jacobites.
There's no buffer. You know what I mean? There's no buffer.
There's no latency.
Guys, this is weird, but there's no buffer. Like, it's really good. Sorry.
I thought you were the buffer. Oh, fuck off. Get
There's
out.
no buffer.
Leave this room.
Yes. So, first of all, how was 2021 for you both?
I don't remember.
Okay, good. It was 2 months ago. So
I mean, the big thing that happened to me was that I quit my job.
Oh, you
I decided to go into full-time streaming.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's going well.
It's going well.
It's going well.
Yeah.
Good.
It's going all right.
Good. Cool.
How was your 2021?
This is fine. Yeah. Fucking hell, I should have prepared more for this. Oh, speaking of not preparing more. Yeah, no, it was alright. We're still very much in pandemic mode. I think when we did the episode last year, we thought we'd be out of this by now, but we're not.
I think we're on the way out.
And we might be in World War III, but you know.
Oh, Jesus.
But, you know, never mind. But yeah, it's alright. What about you? How was your 2021?
It was good. I got a new job and working on music. And,
Good.
That's lovely.
Good. Yeah. How do you think it was 2021 was for movies and shit then? Like,
I thought it was amazing. I thought the Marvel movies were class that came out.
yeah, I
And
think
they never stopped coming out. It was like every month there was like a new Marvel movie.
I remember seeing some people saying like oh, Marvel's the MCU's jumped the shark, like it's finally going downhill. I'm like, this might be the best year they've ever had. Like, it's been fucking solid. Like, other than Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which was pish. Like, other than that, it's been pretty good.
I think we've talked enough about that on this podcast.
Just like 5 minutes of just laying into it again.
I think that's still the last episode before this as well. If you want to hear our thoughts on Falcon and Winter Soldier, if you want to see 3 grown men tear into a kid's show for an hour and a half,
Because we're great.
yeah, it's not very good. But the rest of the Marvel stuff's been very good.
Yes.
We'll talk about the movies very soon.
Yeah.
We'll talk about movies and a bit of the TV shows as well. Yeah. Any thoughts on the year for movies, Sean?
It was a great year for horror movies. Well,
there was some. Yeah.
let me rephrase that. For some horror movies, because there's a few on my list of dishonorable mentions where I was like, that's not great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lots of disappointments, and I will probably go into a 15-minute rant about one of them later.
Oh, good. Okay, cool. I think I might know which one that
You know
will be.
exactly which one it is.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool.
You're the host here. What are we doing first?
Right, what are we doing first? Okay, so let's do what we did last year. Let's go through. We're going to talk about music we listen to. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about some video games, me and Sean mostly, because I don't think you've played any video games.
Nope.
Okay. That's cool. A little bit of TV, and then we're going to do our top 10 movies each. The other 3 will just be kind of little night discussions. So, music first of all.
Oh my God.
I'm going to come to Music Man.
You're first.
Don't know.
Tell me about some of the music you listened to this year.
I have listened to loads of music.
He says, looking
But
at
does it
Spotify.
have to Spotify?
He's literally scrolling through Spotify. That's amazing.
Save me.
I'm going to check this is actually recording. Yeah, we're good. Okay, good.
I would hope so.
2021 was a great year for music.
Uh-huh.
I loved the collab between Big Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars.
Oh, yeah.
The Silk Sonic stuff.
Silk Sonic, yeah.
They released an album. That was class. And I used to regularly listen to it. If you're into like Motown, 60s, soul kind of stuff.
Yes.
It's good.
Hell yeah.
Good shit.
Yeah. He released loads of stuff last year. He did a song for Shang-Chi as well. Fire in the Sky. It's at the end credits.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you haven't heard that, check it out.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, it's really good.
I might just watch the movie again. Cause
It's a banger.
Yeah.
But
It's a banger.
it was so good because I just did not expect it. So that movie ended, and I was like, "Oh, this is quite cool." And then Anderson .Paak just went into full flow, and I was like, "Whoa!" Everyone had left the cinema, and I was just vibing.
I'm like
Dancing in the aisle.
I must have heard it because I stayed for the post-credit scene. But
Yeah, you will have.
Yeah, just didn't take it in that was him. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Any other music? You've closed your phone.
I have. I try to rely on my brain. And it just
never do that.
Never works
That's a
out.
mistake.
It just never works out.
I'm not going to risk that.
There was some weird music.
Some weird music.
Yeah, like Ed Sheeran's
I mean,
album.
look, if you've not listened to
Terrible.
much, terrible. If you've not listened to much new music, there's no hope for any of us. You're usually a music miso guy, like you know.
I know, like it's like I discovered loads of music, but they didn't necessarily come out last year.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so Silk Sonic, that's your recommendation.
So that's my main recommendation.
Okay,
because
fair enough,
I think
fair
that was one of the biggest releases last year anyway. Because they're gonna eat up at the Grammys, I think.
Yeah, fair enough.
this year.
Nice. Okay. Did Jack White's new songs come out last year? Or was that this year?
That was this year.
Was it?
Yeah, that was this year.
Okay. I think there might have been one last year, but it wasn't the best of them. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Foo Fighters Medicine at Midnight, was that last year?
Actually,
I don't know.
it was.
Yeah, and you liked the album.
I like the first song, Making a Fire.
Making a fire.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the last time. Yeah.
That's a good song.
It's okay.
The rest is shit.
It's okay.
The rest isn't good.
No.
The rest isn't.
You were
like,
so strongly defended.
I know.
that,
I enjoy it. I enjoyed it when you the album. If not like this, it means it wasn't really that good. Yeah, I like Making a Fire. Then there's some weird songs on it like Cloud Spotter, and then you've got like Dave Grohl doing a kind of ZZ Top like Cloud Spotter. You heard that?
Oh
song?
no, I don't think so.
It's like really weird. Yeah.
I like Shame. I know you didn't love it, but
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah.
And then they did their Mad Bee Gees album and stuff, which is
Oh,
they're just going through a
yeah.
weird phase.
They're just doing whatever they like, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like
DGs.
The DGs.
Yeah. me and Sean saw Studio 666, their movie, the horror movie recently. And it's good fun.
I enjoyed that a lot.
It won't be in our lists because it was this year, but yeah, you know.
Special recommendation
Yeah, it's good fun.
from this year.
Right, Alec hasn't listened to anything. What have you listened to, Sean?
I'm the exact opposite. I have listened to pretty much fucking every genre on the planet.
Do tell.
So I'll go through the list and I'll tell you the genre as well as I go through it. So the first one is a sort of metalcore album
Okay.
by While She Sleeps called Sleep Society, which is
Okay.
it's got some heavy like breakdowns and riffs and stuff like
Lovely.
The next one is a pagan Norse folk band called Heilung.
Oh yeah, you got really into Highland this year.
I
didn't you?
did.
Yeah.
And I discovered their album Ofnir, which was from 2018, but I'm counting it as this year because that's when I found them.
Cool.
The next one's another pagan folk band called Skald, who released a Christmas album called Winter Songs, and it's really good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Next is German techno / metalcore band called Eskimo Callboy.
I've heard people talking about them. What's the deal with
fucking
them?
good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Imagine if you took like happy hardcore rave music and added guitars to it. That is exactly what they
I
sound
gotta
like.
be honest, Sean. That sounds fucking horrendous.
It does.
Sounds
but
atrocious.
I promise you will love it.
Okay, I will check them out. That sounds interesting.
I think my problem is that see when I'm making and mixing a lot of music, I find it hard to listen to music as well.
Right. Okay.
I think that's my problem. It's like I
That's
listen
fair.
to too much music and then I'm like fucking put friends on.
Fair enough. That's fair. I can understand that.
That is a very fair one.
Yeah.
Next is an artist called Carly N, who I discovered this year, who did a thing called the Middle Earth Songbook. Where
Okay.
She re-records the songs from like the Lord of the Rings trilogy, but she's like a violin player. And it's really fucking cool because she adds like vocals over the top of it as well.
Nice. The Lord of the Rings score is fucking great anyway, so any version of this can be good.
Listen to Carly N. She's amazing.
Yeah.
And the last one is a pop album called by Dua Lipa.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Which she's getting mega sued for right now.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
There's like basically her song, what's it called?
Levitating.
Levitating. There's a reggae band that came up like it's the exact same. It's
Oh,
the same
shit.
tempo,
Oh, no.
basically same lyrics, same key, and it came out like 2 years before,
Okay.
and it's just like brutal.
Oh
It's like-
shit.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's never good.
I discovered that album that year and I really
Great
liked
album. Her song's better, by the way, but it's
Yeah.
still
Okay. Cool.
yeah.
They were the
That
first.
often happens.
Yeah,
with these
yeah,
things,
yeah.
and the other song's better. Yeah.
That's pretty much all the music I have listened to this year.
Nice.
Because I just binged High Long for like 8 months
Nice.
of the year.
I think last year you'd basically listened to nothing, so this makes a good change.
I caught up all right.
Yeah, fair enough.
What about you, Maestro?
Okay, so I have a few bands I discovered. I got quite into Dinosaur Jr. for the first time this year. Which is
Hey,
pretty cool.
Dinosaur Jr. are really good.
They're good. Yeah. His voice takes a minute to get used to, but
It does.
it's like, but no, I like them a lot. I actually sound a bit like him today.
Love it. We're not covering Dinosaur Jr.
No. I got into Tribe Called Quest, who are great. Just old classics, some hip hop stuff.
Nice.
I got into Mac Miller quite a bit, and then a few kind of sort of noise, sort of metal punk bands like Horse and bands like that. Yeah, and a few bands that like Fu Manchu, which I've always been a fan of, but I kind of branched out a little bit with them and kind of listened to more of their stuff because I only really knew one album. But music that came out this year, possibly Jack White stuff. Sounds really interesting. The album is going to be this year.
It
but,
feels like a continuation from the Boardinghouse Reach stuff.
yeah.
Have you listened to the last track he did? The Howdy Ho or something.
Oh yeah. I've heard,
It's
heard
super. It's got
yeah.
like a rap in it and stuff. Like it's
Yeah.
super like dirty hip hop.
Yeah.
like, weird. Yeah,
I
which is
very
very
weird.
born history.
Yeah, I was worried a little bit with his stuff because it seemed like he taken such a long break, and I was worried that he was going to come back and it was not going to be that good.
Yeah.
But Jack White never fucking misses,
Nah,
does he? Like,
no, he always hits
I know.
the ball, doesn't he?
I'm quite excited about this album though.
Yeah.
But yeah, his stuff. I'm not sure how much of it came out last year, but yeah. Then Turnstile. You know,
Never heard of Turnstile.
You quite like Turnstile, kind of American. Are they hardcore punk? I don't know, punk band, but like they're
Punk.
punk. But they released an album this year called Glow On, where they started bringing in like 80s pop influence and like kind of dream pop stuff, and it's like it surprisingly works really well. It's a very, very good album. Foo Fighters' Medicine at Midnight is shit.
You actually hate that.
It's a terrible
You
album.
actually hate it. I'm surprised you don't like that Making a Fire song.
It's okay, but I just I don't know. I've not got along with much Foo Fighters in recent years, to be honest. They've lost a lot of their bite for me, but yeah. Black Midi's new album, Cavalcade. Black Midi, the kind of noise punk jazz guys, very fucking weird. Very good. I actually saw them live this year. It was just good. Yeah, it was a weird show because it was, you know, a couple hundred people dancing in a room to absolutely no discernible rhythm. But
It was just like
it was just fucking losing their minds. Like, my God, their drummer is a beast though.
Yeah.
That man can fucking play. Yeah, weird band, very good. Their second album, they're all fucking like 20 years old or something. They're very, very good. Hans Zimmer's soundtrack for Dune is very good. Talking about a couple of soundtracks. Hans Zimmer had a good year actually. His No Time to Die soundtrack is also very good.
Oh yeah. A notable soundtrack. You don't even take in the soundtrack in a Bond film sometimes because it's just that does that same thing.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
But no, that was different.
Johnny Greenwood from Radiohead, his soundtrack for Power of the Dog was also very good, and I think he did soundtrack for Spencer as well, but I didn't see that because I don't watch things about the royals on principle.
We're the same.
But my album of the year, it's going to be predictable. It's the same band as last year. It's Idol's
Of course
new
it is.
album, Crawler. This one took a couple listens. I'll be honest. They've gone in a different direction. They're a little bit more laid back, but it's fucking great once you get into it. Focusing less on the politics this time and more about his addiction problems and things like that, and trying to deal with just being a better person. And yeah, it's very good. It's very, very Idols, and it's very good.
That's pretty cool.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's my favorite album of the year.
Oh God.
Yeah, I did say they were because the release album is fucking fast as well because they were my album of the year last year as well. But,
Yeah. The big album I discovered this year was The Slow Rush by Tame Impala.
Yeah.
It's the only album I've listened to in the past. I've just always got it on repeat. And it's the first album that I've ever had that I can just always have it on repeat.
Right,
And I
okay.
never get bored of. It just
Right.
always, I don't know, there's something about it.
nice.
It's funny.
Nice. So that's the music. I'm just going to see how far in we are. Hold on. We are about 18 minutes in.
Nice.
We're going a bit faster. We were like 40 minutes in by this point last time.
Yeah.
We have a lot to talk about.
It's because a lot of
we're
time-
trying to
yeah.
squeeze it in.
Yeah.
What's the next category?
Next category. We're going to talk about some games.
Okay.
Alec.
I'm going to get my fucking coat.
Okay.
Right, sick. We can rattle through this.
Yeah,
real quick.
like, I'm going to be completely honest, I don't have a whole lot to talk about with this, so maybe you
I have a
lead
good
this
bit.
one.
I have a good bit. I've got 7 games, but I also want to make a special mention out to. I know it came out this year, but Elden Ring is
Oh, yeah.
fucking amazing.
Cool. Yeah, good.
I had to make special mention.
Yes.
Okay, so the 7 games that I've got in reverse order were Back for Blood because I
Blood,
really
okay.
enjoyed a good Left 4 Dead zombie shooter. The Republic Commando re-release, which is quite possibly the coolest thing ever to have on a console because I remember playing the demo way back on my old Xbox. I had the Crystal Xbox, the first Xbox.
Nice.
It was amazing. And then I've got, excuse me, Metroid Dread.
Oh, yeah. I never played any Metroid, but like...
Same. I had never played a
Kinda
Metroid
fancy
game
it,
up to that point. But, oh my god, it's so difficult. It's like Dark Souls, but in Metroid form.
Nice, okay.
Halo Infinite also came out, which I really liked. I am a huge Halo nerd. I have played it to death already. I'm actually kind of bored of it now. I've played it that much.
Okay, fair enough.
Next, we have Resident Evil Village.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And also a special mention to Resident Evil 8. I think we're up to... No. Was it 8? Oh my god, what the...
The Village is 8, yeah.
There was something else. No, I'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Because I got confused about things. So Resident Evil Village came out, and that is my top game of the year,
Nice.
except for. In fact, yeah, no, that is the top game of this year. But the one that I discovered this year that I loved was Hellblade. I've told you about
Oh,
Hellblade.
yeah. I've seen some of Hellblades. I did a thing.
My God.
Yeah, I did a thing kind of looking into some of the sound design in Hellblade a couple of years ago, and it's fascinating. Like,
What's really cool about it is Senua, the main character, was one of the first humans ever designed in metahumans by the Unreal Engine.
oh, okay, they're
I thought
fucking
you liked that.
insane like character creator engine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
She was one of the first ever people to, and also they did a live demo of recording her face live
Right.
into Unreal Engine 5, and oh my God, it's beautiful.
nice.
I make a special mention as well to a DLC that came out that I've been waiting for since March of 2020. Well, yeah, 2021 actually, which was A Binding of Isaac Repentance. I've played a lot of Switch games. Cool.
Nice, lovely.
I think that's my list. Yeah, that's my list. A really short list.
Alec is
Hello,
coming back
he's
in.
back.
We've just finished on the section.
Quick, what have you got?
What have I got? I have played literally not one new game
Oh my
this year. I like not a single 2021 released game
Seriously?
at all. Genuinely, not
What
one.
have you done for the
I've played a lot of old games. I've been playing on my
okay.
Switch a lot. So a couple games I discovered. I discovered Myst. You ever played Myst?
I've never played Myst.
From the 90s. It was a PS1 game, and it's available on Switch. And it's just like it's just one of the you're dumped on an island. You don't know why you're there, and you just got to figure out what's going on. And
Oh,
like, you know,
ooh,
it's a
that
puzzle
sounds
game.
fun.
It's very good. It's very very good. It's tough, but it's good. It's tough in that like old 90s video game way where everything was just fucking impossible. I've been playing. Oh my God, what's going on with my voice?
Do you think games are too easy now?
No.
Well, I think
Elden Ring.
I think there's a few companies that make an effort to make things quite challenging. In general, yes, I would say so.
yeah.
There's a particular kind of obtuse difficulty in old 90s games that, like, you know.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
Like Quake and the original
Quake,
Doom
things
games
like
are
that,
just
yeah.
fucking solid.
You ever played, because you're a big Dark Souls
Yeah,
fan.
man, Rayman was fucking solid.
Rayman is fucking
I
solid.
played
love
Rayman PS fucking 1 and it
Yeah.
was like I still never got past like the third level or something because it's like
Yeah,
brutal.
Tough.
I remember doing that with Oddworld on the PS1 as well.
I just killed everyone in Oddworld. I was just
Oddworld was
murdering everyone.
Follow me. Yeah,
Okay.
Oddworld was good.
What were you gonna say?
It's not important, but yeah, just like, you ever played, what's it called?
Are you gonna talk about Kingsfield by any chance?
Kingsfield. How did you know I was going to say that? Holy
Because-
shit.
Oh my god. What the fuck was that?
Because
that
Kingsfield.
that was weird.
That was
I could see it in your eye because as soon as you went dark, it was like
I saw
Kingsfield.
Yeah.
I saw you look at his soul there and extract that like you know in Harry Potter when they takes the memory
Oh, yeah,
out of it,
yeah.
that was like that.
Oh God, that was crazy.
The reason I know you're going to talk about that is because Kingsfield is the spiritual predecessor of Dark Souls.
Yeah, it's basically a Souls game. Like
It is a Souls game.
Yeah, yeah.
It is an actual Souls game
Yeah.
because it was from Soft who made it.
Yeah, no, totally.
Well,
yeah. But just kind of before the
Came up with that concept.
before
Yeah.
the kind of place old things of that genre really took off. But yeah, that's
Just
bizarre.
like that moment.
I mentioned it because Lewis has been playing it, and it looks
Kingsfield is great.
It's quite interesting. What else have I been playing? I've been playing Mafia.
Of course, yeah, the Mafia trilogy.
Mafia trilogy. The remasters of them came out, and I played the first one. It's pretty good.
It just reminds me when I mind Facebook games.
Oh my
And,
god,
like,
Mafia
and-
Wars.
and-
Mafia Wars.
And it was always like your pal's gran played Mafia Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, the Weed Farm one. I can't remember what it was called.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about that. There's so many of them.
Facebook
They were
games.
such
Right.
weird games, weren't they? Like they were
I
like,
know.
I don't know.
This is not that. This
I
is
know,
a
I know.
third-person shooter, kind of very Godfather influenced.
There is a Godfather game.
There is a Godfather game. I've never played it, but apparently it's quite good. I discovered Halo. I played the first Halo this
Did
year.
on my recommendation as
Yeah,
well.
I got. I
Never played Halo.
never played a single Halo before in my life, and
I mind playing the Halo where you could like build shit.
Oh, that's 3.
The third one.
right,
the third
yeah, I've not got that far.
Yeah.
I bought the Master Chief Collection, and my mum's house has an Xbox, so we played that there.
Have you seen the trailer for the Halo
The TV show? Yeah,
it looks
looks
fucking
stunning.
insane.
Yeah, it looks good.
It
It
looks
very good.
like
I
it looks
can't
like legit. Like I don't know anything about Halo,
No,
but it
no.
just looks like so high quality. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
fuck.
No, I know that was great. Actually, I'm also very excited about the Last of Us TV show from HBO. That's gonna be good.
Is that a zombie one?
Yeah.
Zombies.
Like Last of Us is. I don't know how well you know this stuff. Last of Us is a fucking incredible game, and it's bleak as fuck. And Pedro Pascal is going to be in this TV show, and it's looking good.
Pascal himself.
Is
Yes.
he playing the lead guy?
Joel.
Is he perfect for it?
He's an unexpected choice, but I can see how he would be good for it. Yeah, like, it's not who I would have gone for instinctively, but I'm interested. And then I've been playing lots of classic Doom.
Of course.
I'm playing Doom 64 at the moment.
Every time I see you on your Switch, it's always Doom.
Yeah. I like old
Every
Doom.
so often
That's
I'll
good.
check my online friends and you're just always playing Doom.
I didn't know you could see me on that. Holy shit.
You're like, I'm being spied on.
Whenever you go on, whenever you play a game, it comes up what game you're playing in the top left of the screen, and I'm always applying Binding of Isaac. So occasionally I
enough,
just see
yeah.
your name pop up. Doom.
Doom
Like,
every
okay.
time. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I just
like
accept
old
it now. But yeah, I think that's
What are you
all I
doing
have.
then? Just kill aliens?
Yeah.
Nice.
You kill demons.
Demons, that is true. Yeah, they're hellspawn demons, but you are on Mars. to be
It's the
fair,
most
but yeah.
Christian game ever.
Yeah.
If you think about it, it's the best Christian game ever made. No, think about this. You just kill demons. Like, that's perfect.
Yeah.
like literal Christian.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people think it's a game for Satanists, but
Because it does fucking revel in that imagery, doesn't it?
Yeah,
They
but you
fucking
shoot
loves
them.
it, like.
but you kill them
Um,
with chainsaws right enough, but you still kill them.
yeah. No, Doom's awesome. It's literally just shooting demons. That's all it is, but it's just the most satisfying thing to do.
is.
Yeah.
Is it harder?
It can be.
Well-
Nah, you're like, yes.
Depending on which one you play. Yeah. Because
Doom 2, the original Doom 2 is fucking impossible. Like,
Yeah,
the
I
later
know.
on is a nightmare.
I was talking about the later ones, like
Yeah.
Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal are
Do they just all build
pisses.
up
Yeah.
and you just can't even?
Oh yeah, well, there's just a lot of, and there's also a lot of like really awkward like platforming in Doom 2 where you have to like walk over really narrow things while being shot at, and it's a nightmare.
I still need to finish that game.
But yes, I have not. Most of the games I played this year are from the 90s and early 2000s, so like
Fucking hipster.
yeah.
I think that's it. That was a nice wee brief
God, sorry.
section.
Literally every game I played this year is a remaster of an old game. That's crazy.
I mean, most of mine are franchises, reboots, or re-releases as well, apart from Hellblade. That's it.
Yeah. Shit.
There's nothing original anymore.
No.
Create an original concept, you fucking animals.
Cowards.
But use like nostalgia as
I
well.
know.
So it's a catch-22.
Oh yeah, I mean Halo Infinite was just infinite nostalgia for me, no pun intended.
I don't know. Right. TV.
TV.
It's you went with the game, so I'll start with you.
Okay.
You're back
You're
in the
first.
room, so
You're back in the room.
is he back in the room?
Midnight Mass.
Is that all you're gonna say?
That's all I'm gonna say. Midnight Mass was something that I went into thinking not really expecting much, but then it was just fucking legit, wasn't it?
I just wanted to talk people through what you picked up your phone, looked at it, said Midnight Mass, and then
I
put the
put it back
phone
down.
down.
Exactly.
That's all I
all I
need.
fucking needed. That's all I needed. All I
Yeah.
needed.
Yeah, I will be talking about Midnight Mass. Is that all?
That's all I have to say.
No talking about none of the Marvel shows. No, like
No,
we did a
fuck
whole, we
that.
did a whole series on WandaVision.
We did.
Yeah, but they don't tear anymore.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
WandaVision was good. I watched it again the second time with my dad, and it was kind of shit.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna.
It's one of those ones that was amazing the first time round.
The mystery.
And
will-
see,
yeah,
and the
yeah,
mystery.
yeah.
See, as soon as the mystery goes and you're rewatching it, you're like, I can't. It's actually physically impossible to
Yeah,
watch it
yeah.
again. It's actually really hard. Do you know what I mean?
No, fair enough.
Same with Captain and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Why can't I speak?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I can't
shit.
remember
but
my
Midnight
joke.
Mass is class.
Nice. Good.
Midnight Mice.
Cool.
And I
Sean?
spent 40 hours watching the Get Back documentary as well.
Oh my god. I've not even watched that yet.
That's amazing.
Yeah, no, I really should. I really should.
It's crazy.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it's your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Arcane.
I like
sake.
this style. I like this style that we're going with. We just
Get to
say,
the movies.
we're picking our phones up, we're looking at our notes, and we're saying it. And then next.
Right.
Next!
Hey, movies. June. Thank you for listening.
Spoilers!
No, that doesn't mean this.
I have watched a little bit more than that.
Right.
I mean, the Loki
It's a mic
show.
drop moment, isn't it?
No.
I mean, Loki was great. All the Marvel shows were great, except for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Fuck you. I did.
It wasn't that bad.
Mate, it was fucking
It wasn't great.
Do you remember how long that episode was that we talked about it?
And we did.
The fucking boat restoration. Who fucking came up with that fucking thing, man?
Actually, one of the parts I liked.
Fuck off! Fucking, I did not come here for boat restoration.
It's gonna happen again.
Oh god.
Okay, no, I'm gonna skip past it. So before I talk about Arcane, there was one that I watched. It's a Korean show about zombies called We Are All Dead.
I've been meaning to watch that. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, nice.
Up until they leave.
Oh,
Up
okay.
until they leave the school. Then it just becomes another kind of a generic. We are surviving in a zombie-infested world.
That always happens with zombie shows, eh? It's like
It
the
happens
first
with
bit's
Walking Dead.
amazing, and then it just gets to a point where you're like, right.
Yeah. It is amazing up till that point. I would probably just say end it when they leave.
Fair enough.
Because
I'm
it's
still
really
trying.
good.
I'm still trying my best to get to the point of seeing the last season of The Walking Dead.
Fucking
but I'm trudging. Like I watch like an episode every couple of months, and it's just like I'll get there when I'm 50, but it's so hard.
You know what's annoying me about Walking Dead? I'm not watching Walking Dead in a long time. Like what's annoying about it at the moment is this: the final season of it is coming out, but what they've done is it's double length, but they've split it into 2 parts, or otherwise known as 2 seasons.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
Why can't they just say?
I
it's two
don't know. And then each half is getting a little break in the middle. So at the moment we're in season 11, part 1B.
That's just too much fuckery, man.
I just like
Just
fuck
say
off.
fucking-
Just show us the show. I'm not even watching this. I don't care. But like,
I don't care.
I don't give a fuck.
That's a man.
Yeah, the only other thing
Give
I
us
watched-
Andrew Lincoln. That's all we
Andrew
want.
Lincoln.
That is all we want.
I know.
That is all we
I
want.
know.
And I'm not going to watch these Walking Dead movies. I'm sorry. There's fuck
There's
off, man.
movies?
It's big hype.
There's movies
big
coming,
hype
yeah.
for these Rick Grimes movies. No! I'm not going to fucking go to cinema to watch it. I'm going to revolt.
I like that you're just like, give us more Andrew Lincoln, and then there's Andrew Lincoln movies. You're like, fuck that.
I love it.
He's a man of integrity, Alec.
I want Andrew Lincoln in The Walking Dead. As it should be. He doesn't need a spin-off fucking shitey movie that nobody's going to watch.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Right. You got any more?
The only thing I watched was Arcane, which is quite literally the
Yeah,
first thing I
literally
fucking
just-
watched. That's it. I've got nothing else to say.
I've heard a lot good about Arcane, actually.
See,
I should watch it. Like,
As someone who's played League of Legends once in my entire life, I played like 2 matches and then got bored of it. The story behind Arcane is fucking great.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
this kind of revolt against the rich, a sort of eat the rich mentality.
yeah.
And it's all about their sort of internal politics where they're all trying to figure out how to get like more power, essentially.
Okay.
But it's the way that it all comes to a head is perfect. Like there's no better way of ending that series. That I think it's the first season actually.
Nice.
But I'd recommend it. It's very good.
I would watch it, and everyone says you don't actually need to play League of Legends
You
for it
don't-
to work.
you don't
Yeah,
need it.
okay. Fair enough. Right.
What
Sorry,
have
I'm
you
just
got?
going to big burp. Sorry.
What have you got?
Right. My TV. I watched I watched all the Marvel stuff. Marvel
Okay.
stuff is good. WandaVision is probably still my favorite, but then
Yeah.
Loki, and then Hawkeye. Hawkeye surprised me.
I
man.
still haven't
Still
watched
not
that.
get past the last
can't
few
watch.
episodes.
I really liked it.
I think what happened was I was watching it during Christmas and stuff, and I was like, oh, this is good Christmas, and then Christmas ended and I hadn't finished it, and I was just not in the mood to just fucking continue it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and no, it's worth checking out. And it took the shittest adventure and made me really love him. So
Which is kind of funny though, because I stopped and then I started and then I rewatched all of Daredevil without even knowing that
The connection.
Kingpin
Yeah,
was
yeah.
going to be in it.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it was
yeah.
kind of weird. So I'm actually at a really good point to jump back in.
yeah, totally.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Yeah, I like that. All them fucking Winter Soldier, as we talked about, was not very good. I don't think it was terrible, but it wasn't great.
It was
What If was good. You watch What If?
I didn't.
I watched
what
the
if-
It's
first
good.
season.
It's interesting. Yeah,
First season's good.
yeah. It's an interesting idea, and like
I like the zombie one.
The zombie one is
Episodes.
good. Not every episode is good. Like the Thor one wasn't great.
Nah. Or I didn't like. Is it Captain Britain?
The Captain Britain one was like that. They were basically just recreating that movie, but weren't they? But with a different character. It wasn't great. The zombie one and the Doctor Strange one.
Oh
were
my
fucking brilliant.
God.
Yeah.
And the one where he ends up between dimensions as well. I can't remember. It's like the last episode where he ends
The
up going
last
up against.
the last two where it all comes together.
Is it
was
the one?
really
It's not the one above all. It's the Watcher, isn't it?
The Watcher. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Are they canon?
I mean,
They
canon in
said
so much
something
as
more.
yeah,
Multiverse,
the
weird.
multiverse canon. Yeah, so like they're
Multi-cannons.
That's
They-
how
yeah, like
Yeah.
it's there, but they don't really need to address any of it. Like
They
Multi-cannon.
fucking hit a belter. See when Kevin Feige went, right lads, see if we do this multiverse thing, we can just get away with fucking murder. Do you know what I mean?
know.
Like we can literally do anything. Like we
Yeah.
could kill off a character and then fucking
Yeah.
bring him back a year later as a bad guy in a different multiverse. It's just
That
it's
is a
a
good
fucking
point,
belter.
actually.
isn't it?
It's
I
such
use
a- Never bastards.
I know, honestly.
We've got a couple more Disney Plus things because apparently I'm a big shill for the mouse. The Bad Batch, Star Wars animated sort of sequel to Clone Wars thing.
Still need to finish Clone Wars.
I've been told mixed reviews on that.
There's a section in the middle where it gets a bit like the worst parts of Clone Wars, the kind of fillery episodes of Clone Wars. But when it kicks in, it's fucking great, and like it's very, very good. Dope Sick on Disney Plus.
I've been meaning to watch that. It looks
good.
good. What is that? Is that a drug thing?
It's about the opioids.
Pharmaceutical
Yeah,
things?
the opioid epidemic in the late 90s. True story. It's bleak as all hell.
Yeah.
But it's very good. Michael Keaton is great. Like, it's very, very good. Book of Boba Fett. I finished that last night. It's a mixed bag.
Shocking.
it's definitely a mixed bag.
Oh.
Yeah. There's
So and we can't speak too much about it, but
No.
basically Boba gets sidekicked after a few episodes.
Yeah.
But then you get like the best Mando. You get some of the best Star Wars ever. Don't you? Like
it's
in 2
great.
episodes.
Like, those 2 episodes are really, really good. And the last one's quite fun as well.
They
but,
do
like,
when it basically they do a Mando episode. And it's like Mando 2.5.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, but it's like it's one continuous shot that they do, and it's
Yes.
just beautiful.
That is
And it's
amazing,
Like,
that moment.
like I'm literally watching it, and it's just like all in real time
Yeah.
for ages, and
Yeah.
you're just like, what? This is fucking amazing. See,
it-
because it hit you by surprise, and I was
Yeah.
just expecting another fucking Boba riding on fucking colourful bikes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And
seen
then
that
this
one
hit,
scene.
this
Yeah.
hit me, and it was just like, this is fucking amazing.
I know. Cause like I was kind of enjoying the Boba Fett stuff out with just
Till
like
that point.
well, because like I was like kind of like, you know, it's Star Wars and it's me. I was like kind of I'm gonna go with it. Like it doesn't matter if it's a bit shit. I still think Attack of the Clones is great, even though it's objectively not.
Yeah.
But when the Mando episode started, it was just like, oh, this is so much better.
I know. It was like, oh, this is Star Wars. That's what it was like. That's what it felt like.
I don't know.
Yeah, totally. It's such a difference because the thing is, like with the Boba stuff, it's all on Tatooine, and we've seen Tatooine 1,000 times.
Yeah.
and
I
it's
think
just
we're
a
bored
bit
of sand.
It's just, it's just like
We don't like sand.
The ring worlds that they're on at the start of that Mando
I know.
episode is fucking so cool.
Yeah,
Like,
that's inspired. I can't mind what it was, but that's inspired by like some sci-fi book from the 50s. Or
yeah,
something
like
like that.
it's like they're called orbitals, I think.
Yeah, something.
Which is obviously it's in Halo as well, but yeah.
I'm surprised. I'm actually shocked I might have that book.
Oh, really?
I might have Orbital.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I bought like a load of like old sci-fi books. I got Hard to Be a God, which is fucking amazing, by the way. I highly recommend reading that, or I can give you it to read. It's brilliant.
Nice. Yeah. Yes, there's a bit of both a bit of a mixed bag. Succession. Fucking Succession, which I forgot to mention on last year's podcast, even though
I don't know what it is.
oh my god, what the fuck is going on with me? Even though
Jake's having a rough time today.
I don't know what's going on. I might have fucking COVID for all I know.
It's because you've not drank zero sugar Coca-Cola.
Yeah, probably.
Sponsor.
Succession, the Brian Cox show about it's basically a sort of like an allegory for like Rupert Murdoch type family.
Oh, okay.
All right.
It is the funniest show on TV by quite some way.
Yeah.
It is so wrong on every level and every like Brian Cox does not have a line where he doesn't swear at someone or call them a cunt. It's incredible.
Hell yeah.
It's brilliant. It's got some of the best performances I've seen in years. It's very, very, very good. But my show of the year, honestly, my thing of the year really is Midnight Mass.
Yes.
It's Midnight Mass was fucking stunning.
It was insane.
And you can maybe argue that last episode suffered slightly from show ending-itis a little bit, where they have to rush to the finish line a little bit.
No, I
but,
don't think so. I think it was amazing.
I loved it. The sequence, without giving anything away, the sequence in the church when it all kicks off is just unbelievable.
I just did not expect it to go that way.
Yeah.
But I had the trust in it because it was the same dude that did
Hell House.
Hill House and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You need to watch it, Sean. Have you seen Hill House?
I heard of it.
You've heard about it.
God!
Because
You need to. You'd love it.
Mike Flanagan.
I know you just don't get the format. He just doesn't understand the format.
I
of
don't
TV,
like
Sean.
TV.
I know.
If I can't binge it in one night, it's not worth watching.
I know.
You can.
Can you? Well, perfect.
A day. You need a day.
Yeah, Hill House is 8 episodes long and they're an hour each, so yeah.
Oh, you do need a full day for that.
Yeah, but
Okay,
it's
I can do
and
that.
it is bleak. Like it's a tough watch, but it's
I remember
fucking
starting
amazing.
Midnight Mass. I think that I think like in the morning, like expecting to do loads of things that day and all
Yeah.
that, and then the full day was just me fucking watching Midnight Mass, just like took over.
And it's the fact that, oh my god, it's the fact fucking Marge Simpson's on here.
Homie.
What the fuck, man? It's the fact that like it's a horror show, but you don't even really know what genre of horror it is until like episode 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you didn't even realise until the end of the show.
No, I didn't realise till I fucking finished this. It was like a Joey moment.
Yeah.
It was like a pure Joey moment.
Oh.
I was like, that, I know that didn't come across. But
you did a face.
It did have a face.
we can't say it because Sean.
No, you need to watch it.
Soon.
Hill House. You could probably skip Black Matter, and then
Sick.
Midnight Mass. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
love Black
They're
Matter,
not, not connected shows, so it doesn't matter. But Black Matter is also very good.
Are they all?
Actually, just watch Midnight Mass now.
You could probably just go.
Just
straight to
just
Midnight
watch
Mass,
Midnight Mass because that's the one that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Sick.
It's.
I'll do
I
that.
probably overall think Hill House is better, but it's just out of how fucking good Hill House is, rather than comment on Midnight Mass. But like we'll get to our top 10 movies of the year. If we were just doing top everything of the year, it would be Midnight Mass for me. Like,
Yeah, I'm the
you
same. It was amazing.
Arcane. That's all.
couple quick things that just shows I discovered this year. I watched The Boys season 1.
Oh yeah, same. Me too.
Very
I
good.
keep being
Great.
told that's very good as well.
Yeah,
And season 2 I watched.
yeah. I've not watched season 2 yet. I did a bit of an Arrowverse thing. I did the first few things
you
of the
did.
Arrowverse. The Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, and DC Legends Tomorrow kind of started the shows, and then fell off it hard. Like I just got it was just
Fuck this.
it was just exhausting.
does
I will
become a
probably go.
slog to
Yeah,
go
I will probably go back to it at some point. But it was just like because I was watching like seasons of Arrow in like a few weeks. And I was like, yeah, blasting through it, and then all the other shows started to come in, and one season of Arrow would suddenly take me like 3 months to get through because there's like 4 other shows happening at the same time. And that Castle Rock, the kind of Stephen King universe thing was interesting.
yeah.
Vinyl on HBO, which is about the 70s music industry in New York, which is very good with Bob Cannavale as the main guy. The Leftovers, I watched Leftovers for the first time, which is very good. Foundation, I've not watched much Foundation yet, but it's interesting on Apple TV. And Battlestar Galactica.
I did start that.
Yeah.
I didn't. I don't watch the first episode, and I did like it.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think I will continue it.
I'm loving Battlestar Galactica. The 2000s version, not the 70s version, which is also apparently very good. But the 2000s version it's very, very fucking good with Bo-Katan from Mandalorian as one of the leads. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Those are the 3 other categories, but it's time to get to the main event.
God, it feels like we're
Time to
doing
get
our
to
own.
the
Oh, this is shocking, man. I'm sorry. I did. Like, Dave, is it still alright?
Yeah, still good. Just checking it.
Dave prepared for months and all that, and then I've turned up like a pupil that's not done his homework, and I'm sitting there conjuring up this list.
Yeah, just to pull back the
Rifling
curtain.
it in my ass.
Just to pull back the curtain a little bit, about 10 minutes before we started recording, Alec was like, right, what came out last year? And I just like started reading out movies that is like
The thing is I have seen a lot as well. I just haven't like fucking put it in my brain. In context.
That's funny, man. Meanwhile, I found it too hard to actually decide what the order was.
I cannot fucking believe you got that many.
What I did was I looked at every new film I watched last year, which is 59 movies, which I'm quite proud of. That's a decent amount. I watched according to my letterbox, I watched 200 movies last year, which I think is a record for me.
That is a good record to
Yeah,
have.
you know,
My
59
list
movies.
feels inadequate.
I need to see what
59
that is.
movies, and I put them all in order. I just every movie, like, right, do I like that better than that? Do I like that better than that? And now I have a top 59 of the year.
Just to put that into perspective, how many movies Jake has watched, I watched 53.
Okay, yeah. What, 53 total?
53
like
total,
just of
like,
any year. Like,
last year.
yeah.
I think I watched a lot as well. I just haven't fucking letterboxed it
Yeah.
up like yous. But
I
Just
only
follow me
did,
on Letterboxd. I'm on there.
I'm on
I
there
use
as well.
Letterboxd.
You can see my reviews of movies such as Jurassic Park.
Was it? Yeah.
you have reviewed, hang on, where's your name? I need to like say this out loud. You have reviewed 4 movies in total. One of them is Rush Hour, The Happening, The Blair Witch Project, and Jurassic Park.
Oh, The Happening! What a film!
You gave it 1
One
star.
star.
You gave The Blair Witch Project half a star.
Oh my god.
A
man.
soft-spoken Mark Wahlberg fleeing from the wind. What more can I say?
Oh, amazing.
Oh, where is it? I love your reviews of Jurassic Park and Rush Hour because Jurassic Park is a 4.5-star movie. It says second greatest movie of all time.
The Blair Witch Project, I was one when this movie came out. Even then I knew this movie was pish.
Oh my god. You are objectively wrong with Blair Witch Project.
Rush Hour, greatest movie of all time.
No, he's not. He's correct because it was fucking pish.
It's a revolutionary movie.
No, it is not.
You show some respect.
No, it's pish. Bennett.
Right, anyway. Right. It's time for the top 10 movies
Aye.
of the year.
Just those movies that shouldn't be together. They shouldn't be together.
Oh my god, man. Right, okay. Our movies of the year. We're going to do this. We're going to go from 10 to 1,
Okay.
kind of. Alec might have to wiggle around that a little bit, but we're going to do that as much as
spend the
we
next
can.
40 minutes.
See, they're doing a top 10.
59 movies.
My top 10 is from worst movie of all time to best. That's what my top 10 is. This isn't a top 10. This is like.
Do you? Right. We're
Do you want a lightning round the 49 of those movies?
Well, this is what I'm gonna do that. But we're gonna go through our dishonorable mentions or honorable mentions if we have any.
First.
Okay.
Then we'll do our top 10. I'm gonna do a little tally system, and then we're gonna work out our actual definitive top
You're
10
going to have a
between
lot
us.
of tallies with your 59 movies there.
No, I'm only doing from 10 to 1. And the way that tally will work is if you put a movie in 10th place, it gets 1 point. If you put a movie at number 1, it gets 10 points, and then everything in between, and it will add up.
Should we do a prediction? I kind of want to do a prediction of what the movie is going to be.
What's your
going to
prediction?
win? My prediction is No Way Home.
No Way Home. Interesting.
I think
I would
that.
have
I think out of
thought
the three
Dune.
of us. See,
but
I would have thought Dune as well.
We possibly just revealed what our number ones are. But
I mean, everybody on
Right, let's continue.
Listen, everybody on fucking planet Earth knows it's going to be one of those two movies. There's no other movie that could be in the top 5 at least.
yeah.
I mean, that. Yeah, okay.
Do you have any dishonorable or honorable mentions,
Yes.
Alec?
I have 2.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't remember what these are.
I have Free Guy, which is too white. And then I have Army of the Dead, which is too long.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Great.
Jake, have you got any dishonorable?
I've got a lot, so I'm going to come to you first, I think, because
I've got a rant to go through. So,
You give us your rant. On you go.
well, you would have thought I would have said this was a good. You would have thought this was in my top 10 movies of all time. This is a dishonorable mention.
Okay.
And it's Resident Evil: Welcome to Raccoon City.
Oh shit!
I fucking hated it.
Oh my god!
Is this the movie you were going on about for so long?
Yes,
man.
this is the movie that I have talked about on every single
Every
episode of the podcast since it came out, and now I get to rant
Finally
about
seen
it.
it.
I saw it. I was deeply upset by it.
Oh man, that's bad.
I've never been right. I controversially really like the Paul W. Anderson movies because they're sort of their own thing and they do their own thing.
they're not Resident Evil, but they're fun. Yeah,
It's just it's a decent action cheese fest with the Resident Evil name.
yeah.
Welcome to Raccoon City is a pish Resident Evil movie.
Well, because correct me if I'm wrong, but they're basically just doing the games now.
They're following the first 2 games,
Yeah.
but not correctly.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Which I kind of admire it for trying to step out the box and go, right, we have to change some things for story purposes. But the characters are so bland and lifeless.
Oh my God, man.
It's like watching cardboard boxes act.
Yeah.
Like the people that are in the movie can act. They're very good at it.
Yeah.
But oh my god.
It's the writing, isn't it?
The writing was
directing.
bad. The story was confusing, and I'm deeply upset by this movie.
Okay. Very cool.
Done.
Cool. Right. Okay. Do you have any others? Honorable mentions? Either?
Fast 9, which I only
Fast
put on
9?
this list
Interesting.
because we saw it and I was laughing
You
at
did.
you the whole time watching that movie.
That's a fun thing. I watched every Fast and Furious movie over a weekend for this podcast, and then we never fucking recorded the podcast. I did that for nothing.
And
Man.
the only other one I've got is Halloween Kills because I was going into it expecting something good and I was again very disappointed.
You liked it, did you not? A Halloween movie.
I
Kills.
liked it, yeah. Kira really liked it as well. Yeah, I'm interested that you didn't. Like,
See, when I first saw it, I thought it was quite enjoyable, but then I thought about it.
yeah,
I used my brain, and I came up short.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
I didn't love it. Like, I mostly enjoyed it, but I know a few people that really.
That's
really
kind of
liked
me
it.
with the new Star Wars movies. As
Yeah.
soon as I start
Yes.
to think about it, I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, like, do you know what I mean?
I know.
Like, don't think.
No, totally.
yeah, that's my only dishonorable mentions. I think.
Fair enough. Right. Well, I will quickly round you guys off 59 to 11. Like, not every one of them, I'll just jump through. So, like, so first of all, proper dishonorable mention at 59, Venom Let There Be Carnage. Fucking horrendous.
Actually, worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
Like,
I saw it in cinema as well.
I remember when it came out, seeing a comment on the, like, there was a trailer for it on YouTube, and there was a comment underneath it, like, someone was like, terrible movie, ruins the legacy of the first one. What fucking legacy?
Listen, the reason I went to see it in the cinemas was just, I was just going to cinema every week, I was just seeing movies. It wasn't because I'm a Venom fan. I didn't like the first one.
No.
Like, and I just went, hey, I'll go see the second one for a laugh. Do you know what I mean? Because the music will probably be okay, and it'll be an action thing, and it'll be fine. No, it was shocking. It was
so bad. And I made the mistake of watching it in 4DX, which possibly didn't help, because 4DX is fun if you're enjoying the movie. If you're hating the movie, it's just like being beaten up by a bad movie.
Yeah.
Like, it was horrible.
You just, oh my God.
We have it.
It was bad, man. I don't know why I did that.
What did you... Yeah, what?
I know.
Made a decision at the time.
Woody Harrelson, man. Like, you can't need a check this badly. Like...
I don't know.
Like, Stephen Graham's in that fucking sake. Right, anyway. Yeah, that was a bad movie. Don't Breathe 2 wasn't great either, but it's not... I didn't hate it completely. Right, I'll quickly run through. I had Fast 9, I had it at 55. I've got Reminiscence, that Hugh Jackman sci-fi thing, at 50. Old, the Shyamalan movie, at 47. The new Conjuring movie at 46.
Oh, God, I've never seen that.
Halloween Kills, I had at 41.
Nice.
Honestly, everything above like 55-ish, I enjoyed. Like, it's good, you know? House of Gucci, the Ridley Scott movie at 42. What else have I got here? Jungle Cruise at 39, Free Guy 38. The Will Smith thing, King Richard at 37.
Wow.
Power of the Dog, which looks like it's probably going to win Best Picture this year, at 35, which is possibly a bit controversial. It's good, but it's just very hard to connect with. Last Duel, the other Ridley Scott film that came out this year, at 33.
Oh, yeah, 2 movies out.
He did. What else have I got? Zack Snyder's Justice League at 31.
Oh, God. I would recommend, if anyone's listening to this and hasn't seen it, do it in 2 settings. Do not do it in 1 like we did.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fuck.
What else? Freaky, good sort of slasher thing that came out this year. It's good fun.
Oh, I loved that.
It's
I
really
watched
good.
that last night.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
That was really good.
No Time to Die, the new James Bond movie at 26. I really like that movie.
That's quite far down, actually.
Well,
I'm curious
for me with James Bond, that's okay. I'm not a big Bond guy, to be honest. I really like that one. Don't Look Up at 25, Shang-Chi at 24, Black Widow at 23,
Wow.
Ghostbusters at 22, Eternals 21. What else is in here? Malignant, the most divisive movie of the year, which most people hated, and I fucking loved it.
I haven't seen
It's the dumbest thing in the world, but I loved it. What else have I got here? Night House at 16, Godzilla vs. Kong
was that
at 15. Yes, yeah. Summer of Soul, the documentary about the festival in the 60s. It was
I've been to watch
very,
that.
very good.
I really want to see that.
The new Macbeth movie at 13. Quiet Place Part 2 at 12. You see that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, shit.
I like the first one.
Yeah. And Nobody, the Bob Odenkirk thing, at 11.
Oh,
Is that on it?
I'm not sure.
I might have one more dishonorable mention. The Forever Purge.
Forever Purge, yeah. Where did I put Forever Purge? I put Forever Purge at 57.
That's fair. See, I thought it was fun up until like the last 15 minutes, and then it just got very like formulaic.
It was a 90-minute. I know writers that use subtext and they're all cowards meme. You know. Yeah.
I like that. Okay, that's a good joke.
Okay. Top 10. I'm deliberately hiding it from you.
Oh, yeah, that's why I looked away. I was like, oh, you can't.
No, sorry, I've written mine. I'm okay with mine now.
Who wants to go first with their number 10?
I'll go with mine.
Okay.
I think mine's just genuine now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Tomorrow War.
Tomorrow War.
It was a good movie.
I didn't see it.
The reason it's in my top 10 was because I just came up with the list.
Came up with it 30 seconds ago.
No, genuinely. Right. I genuinely enjoyed it. I didn't expect it to be good at all. You know, these movies, like an Amazon Prime movie with Chris Pratt in it, you're kind of thinking, right, this is going to be shit.
Yeah.
But it took me by surprise. And it ends literally, I don't mean to spoil it for you, but it's literally just ends up with a fist fight with a robot.
Okay.
Just like Chris Pratt just full-on punching a
Sounds
robot
great.
off a cliff, and it's just you're watched it and you're like, this is so ridiculous. It's fucking amazing. Do you know what I mean?
I might watch that. That was
Yeah,
great.
yeah, no, it's brilliant.
Oh.
Chris Pratt's great in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Really likes him in it.
Cool.
Aye.
Jacob?
Anything else to say? No. Is that it?
No, that's it.
Cool. Okay.
Jake?
No, you.
Oh, okay. So my number 10 was Cruella. Because
Interesting.
I
Okay.
really enjoyed it.
The Dalmatians?
Yes, Emma
Yeah.
Stone is in it. She plays
Well,
Cruella.
Did that not have quite divisive things
did.
about
A
it?
little bit.
But-
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it because Emma Stone just gets to go fucking mental. It's so good.
Nice.
It's honestly probably I think my list is one of my favourite comedies of that year.
Okay, good. Okay. No, I mean I like Emma Stone. I think it's an
She's
interesting.
phenomenal in this.
Yeah.
She's just every second she's on screen, she's doing something weird. It's really fun.
Interesting. Okay.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, there you. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
that's me. That's
Right.
just a quick one.
My number 10, just squeaking in, The Matrix Resurrections.
See, I've not seen it. See,
Yeah.
this is the thing. Is that
Oh,
Matrix Resurrections.
why?
So I've now seen it twice.
Okay.
So for context, people at home, I'm a huge Matrix fan. I love
Yes.
all three of the originals. I think we all love all three, don't we? Yeah.
I do.
We're
I'll probably
quite
just rewatch them again not long ago.
I'm gonna
we're,
watch
we're quite unusual in this way where like we actually do like the sequel
Yeah.
Matrix movies, which a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
good.
I really like them.
Yeah,
I
they're
really
good.
like them. This one, it took me a while. The first time I watched it, I came out of it genuinely like I could give that anything from 1 to 5 stars, and I have no clue like what it actually is.
All right.
And it took me a while because, and if you've seen the movie, you'll know why it's a difficult movie to sum up because it is very fucking weird. They take a big swing with it, in a very Matrixy way. And then I saw it again. I saw it with you,
You did.
and I enjoyed it a lot more the second time, and I think I got it more the second time.
Interesting.
And it's a fact, really, like I appreciate any film that takes a swing at a weird idea, you know, like even if it's not fully successful,
especially a
because-
big budget like that.
yeah, like even if it's not successful, like this is not fully successful at what it does, but it tries something, you know, and I can appreciate that, you know, and I just like those characters, I like that world, and I think it's just enough
Nice
to
to be
squeak
back in it.
Yeah, if I'm being completely honest, as I'm saying this now, I'm kind of like I could maybe like nobody more, but like,
Yeah, exactly.
I've got that at 11, but
It's
this
a
is-
Matrix movie, innit, at the end of the day.
I know. It's no, I think it's really it's cool just seeing Keanu back, and
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
his thing, you know.
Totally.
Not perfect, but I enjoyed the good parts of it enough.
Nice.
So, fuck you all.
I can't comment until literally that's it.
It's been divisive, that movie. So, cool. So,
Number 9.
Alec, what is your number 9?
Black Widow.
Black Widow. Okay, cool, nice.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I thought the story was great, action was great. I really liked what's the dude from Stranger Things called again?
David Harbour.
David Harbour. I'm terrible at remembering names of actors.
That's okay.
I thought he was great in it. Like how it takes it. You seen it? Aye?
Yes, I watched
yes.
it on Disney Plus.
I loved like the twist. Like at the start, you just think it's like a normal family, and then it turns out that they are like
Yeah.
like the just like Russians.
Yeah.
I did like that. That was cool.
No, it's not. I loved it. It's got great scenes in it. Then I think it's like you'd have to see it in the cinemas to appreciate it.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
'Cause now a lot of people are looking back on it and going, "Oh, the CGI wasn't that great" and all that. But
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. I thought I really enjoyed it.
I watched it on quite a small screen, and I honestly wish I had saw it in the cinema.
Yeah, it was amazing in cinema, so I really enjoyed it.
It's a cinema movie.
What do you think?
What about you? Yeah.
About Black Widow?
I know, I really liked it. I think where did I put it in this? I like that I could just refer to this whenever. It's quite good. I had it at 23, but
that's
yeah,
good, right?
That's
yeah.
pretty good.
No, I really enjoyed it. It's not the best Marvel movie
No,
of the year
no,
for me,
it's
but
still
it's
good, though.
very,
It's good
very
for her character, I think.
Yeah, my big problem with it was I just wish it had come out like 5 years ago.
Yeah, see if it
Like
came before.
when it's set, you know, it would have just hit a lot better.
I wish it
think.
came out before Endgame at least.
Yeah.
At the very least.
I know.
But see, people that haven't seen anything and they're only getting into Marvel now, they'll enjoy it that way.
Absolutely, yes.
So,
Like,
so at least it's
Okay,
there
yeah.
for those people.
absolutely, yeah. If you're watching the MCU for the first time, watch it when it's set. Although skip the post-credit scene because it spoils Endgame. But
So it does. Yeah.
but yes, yeah. Nice, cool. That you?
Yes.
Good. What's your number 9?
My number 9 was Candyman.
Candyman. Okay, cool.
Because I'm a huge horror nerd. I loved the original. This one, was definitely something different. I did like the callbacks and stuff, but it was a little bit not slow, but kind of methodical. I guess is probably the right word to use. And the way it builds up to the end is brilliant. It's something that I haven't seen in a good horror movie for a while.
Sorry. The last 10 minutes of that are fucking great. They're really, really good.
It's one of those slow burner movies that is genuinely worth a watch.
Yeah,
I think I had the same thing about Saint Maud, where I was kind of on a search for something like that movie. And Candyman came out, and I really enjoyed what they did with it.
It's really cool, and it looks great as well.
Oh god, yeah, it's so disturbing to look at.
It's really cool, and the ways it ties back to the original are really interesting.
I love that
really
idea.
Cool.
Yeah, that's my number 9. I don't have a lot much to say on that one until we get to our top 3.
Right, my number 9 is The Green Knight.
The Green Knight.
Have either of you seen The Green Knight?
No, I don't even know the plot.
Okay,
What is The Green Knight?
The Green Knight is it was released on Amazon here, I think, and it's a retelling of the old Arthurian legend of the Green Knight, and it's so kind of sort of Arthurian fantasy. It's about King Arthur's nephew, so it's kind of in a way a sequel to the whole Sword in the Stone thing.
Oh, right.
And actually he has Excalibur in it, which is cool. But it's just a kind of very kind of poetic sort of medieval fantasy thing about the great concept where he's like this sort of shut up.
I'm just
I'm
laughing.
turning into corpse over here. He's like this. King Arthur's nephew. He's not really amounted to much with his life, and he's just enjoying kind of drinking and just partying all the time. And then one Christmas, the Green Knight appears, who is this kind of creepy tree person. Kind of turns up and offers a challenge, which he says, like, one of you fight me, and if you manage to land a hit on me, you will get my fucking what's it get again? Shit.
Oh,
Is it his armor? I can't fuck whatever it is, but like you get it gets a gift from him, and it's like, and you kind of get the glory of having bested me. But in 1 year, you must find me, and I will return the same injury to you.
Right.
all right.
So that's the kind of, it's very kind of old poeticness, and of course the main guy, which is played by Dev Patel, gets a bit over cocky and cuts off the Green Knight's head. So he has to go and get decapitated. Like, and then the rest of the movie is him on a journey to face this whole thing, and it's weird. It's really freaky. It's got kind of horror influence in it, and it's
Sounds cool.
That's pretty good, actually.
It's the closest thing to a Dark Souls movie that's ever been. You should definitely watch it for that reason.
I will watch it for that reason.
So that is my number 9.
Nice.
Alec, what is your number 8?
Number 8.
James Bond.
James Bond. Okay, good.
James Dad Bond.
James Dad Bond.
Oh, God.
Nice. Okay.
It would be higher, but they fucking
okay, there we just saying it, are we? Okay.
bastards.
Okay.
It's been long enough.
Fair enough.
I might bleep that for safety, but you'll know what the thing is. So
Yeah, I think they'll
I mean, you're going to bleep the
fucking.
Oh man, okay.
We're just giving you extra work to do.
That's fine. Cool.
Aye. It was a really good movie. Hans Zimmer soundtrack was amazing.
Yep.
Thingy was amazing in it. She had a very short scene in it.
Anna de Armas.
Anna de Armas. She was class in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like her.
Yeah. She was really cool.
Yeah.
The first time I saw her was in that that movie. You know the one I'm talking about.
Blade Runner, Knives Out.
Knives Out.
Okay.
Knives Out.
Yeah.
So Jake's just my encyclopedia. I just can't remember anything. Jake's just my movie memory.
Rattle off her IMDb.
You are just a walking IMDb.
She's in War Dogs as well. She's in,
That's an impressive talent, by the way.
That's
You'd
really
be
funny.
class at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire before you
Yeah,
do the movie
exactly.
questions.
You actually would be.
she's very good in that. She's in Blade Runner as well.
Is she?
Yeah, she's the hologram girlfriend.
Oh, you mean that terrible movie?
Shut up.
Sean.
I'm sitting closest to the window.
Yeah, that's probably the first place I saw her, I think. But yeah, I like her. A lot.
And the fact there was such a long build up for that James Bond movie as well. It was just like, just
A slog.
yeah.
I know, it's Daniel Craig being forced to do interviews for this thing that he doesn't
For like
want to do
3
anymore.
years, there was like brutal
You
pace.
just see him just depressed and
Yeah.
drinking.
Good God, that movie took fucking years to come out. didn't it?
Totally, because of
I know.
COVID and all that. Yeah, that one had the brunt of COVID the most.
It really
did.
did. Yeah.
But I'm glad that they waited, because then it means that they actually will have enough money to make
Yeah.
another James Bond movie.
No,
Which
yeah.
Tom Hiddleston has to be James Bond.
This is your big thing, isn't it?
I think he'd be perfect.
I'm
and then
less
second,
certain,
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill, yeah, that's probably where I'm leaning, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we'll probably make Henry.
Totally.
Nice, cool. So, where are we? Wait, number 8.
Number
John.
8.
John. What's
My
your
number 8 is Don't Look Up.
Don't Look Up. Nice. Okay.
I really enjoyed kind of like that, how would you describe it?
Political
dark-
satire.
Political satire, dark comedy sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just love the fact that everyone's a fucking idiot.
I know, it's fucking brilliant. isn't it?
Everyone's a
I know.
fucking moron.
I know.
I don't really have a lot to say on it because I mean it's just enjoyable
just great,
for what
yeah.
it is, isn't it? It's just
Totally.
one of those movies that you like to you can just kick back, relax, and watch.
Yeah.
No, I like Adam McKay's whole thing. That show Succession I was talking about, he kind of co-created that show. I think he directed the first episode. Yeah.
Jacob.
Jacob, it's me. We're not
It's
you've not had
you.
any crossovers yet.
I know that's
know,
quite impressive
that's
Doing
actually.
this tally thing is going to be difficult. Right, my number 8 is The French Dispatch.
Is that
Wes Anderson.
yeah?
Wes Anderson's new movie.
No, I'm thinking of a different movie. I've heard of The French Dispatch, but
Yes.
I'm thinking of The French Connection.
Oh,
I
no.
got confused. I have heard of The French Dispatch.
No, French Dispatch. Wes Anderson's new movie. To some extent, Wes Anderson has made his movie again because he has a very, very specific style.
Yeah.
But I like his whole thing, and it's just very, very charming. And Bill
totally.
Murray's good in it, even though he's only in it for like 5 minutes, and like
Oh, is he?
he's not.
Yeah, I've only
not,
seen the
not
first
in it
5
much.
minutes.
Yeah.
That's all I've seen.
Oh,
He's very good. The segment with Benicio del Toro and Adrian Brody was just great, and it's a weird one. If you don't like Wes Anderson's
I love
style,
Grand Budapest Hotel. So.
Grand Budapest Hotel is great. If you don't like Wes Anderson's style, this is the most Wes Anderson.
And the
I've
dog
ever
one,
been.
I really like that one as well.
I love dogs. Yeah, that's good
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, I'm a big fan. So that is my number 8. What is your number 7, Alec?
number 7.
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad. Okay, cool.
Aye. We all went to see that.
We did.
We did,
Yeah,
we
I've
did.
seen that a couple of times.
Aye.
Do that brand.
I
spanking
love
new
that
song.
movie. It redeemed it for
Really
me.
good.
Because I also went to see that the last Suicide Squad in cinemas out was Sean, and it was just terrible, wasn't it? It was just shocking.
Yeah, it's not good, is it?
So this one was amazing. I really enjoyed it. It was daft in the way that James Gunn makes movies.
Yeah.
and it was. I really liked it. It was hilarious as well.
Good. Oh, nice. Good. Okay. I will say quite about that because I might talk about it later. Sean.
Are you ready for our first crossover in
yeah.
their tally system? The Matrix Resurrection.
Matrix Resurrection.
Which is why I was kind of quiet when we were talking about it.
Yes, I'm
before.
glad that's going to have more than 1 point.
Are you doing the tally system?
I am just now, yeah.
I have to say, I enjoyed it so much for what it was. And it was just, as you mentioned earlier when we were talking about it, it was just like an epilogue to the original trilogy. And I loved it.
Good.
Extra Matrix content, and it was fun.
Yeah, it's really fun.
And what you mentioned earlier about it being taking a swing at something, something different was definitely up my alley.
Yeah.
It was completely different, but still kind of enough to stay the same. That's how I would describe it.
Yeah.
I'm a
That's
sucker
really
for
fun.
nostalgia.
You really need to see it.
I know you are absolutely
Like, we are
itching, man.
we are dancing around the big plot elements of this film. Like,
We are.
good. Yeah.
There you go.
Good. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right. Well, my number 7. Where the fuck am I?
Numero 7.
Number 7. Censor. Have you seen Censor?
I don't know.
Horror film where
Hold on.
probably my favorite horror film of the year. There's another film that's like higher up. It's another horror film, but kind of I like it for other reasons.
Let me have a
Censor
quickly googling it.
is a debut movie from a director whose name I've forgotten. Shit.
Fuck.
You mean
Prano Bailey Bond, I think.
The director whose name is Prano Bailey Bond.
That's
Yes.
the one, yeah.
I'm googling it, by the way, in case someone's wondering.
One of those times when our director comes out with their debut movie and it's just like, what the fuck? How is that the first thing you've made, you absolute psychopath?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard of Censor.
It's very good. It's based around the 80s video nasties British censorship era with horror films, which famously led to a bunch of banned horror movies, which amazingly includes films like The Exorcist and Evil Dead, which is hilarious, and then a bunch of just really bad cheap horror movies as well. But yes,
there was a trailer for a movie that we saw when
X.
we went to X. Yes,
Yeah,
I really want to see that.
kind of playing into that style. Censor is about one of the people that was in charge of censoring these movies, and she sees someone she recognizes in one of the movies that she's censoring, and sends her into a spiral, and it's really fucking interesting. It's great.
Is that a horror?
It's a horror film. Yeah. It's very good.
Very good.
It's very good. Sorry, my voice is deteriorating with every minute. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Censor is very, very good. Don't have much more to say about it. Alec, what is your number 6?
Eternals.
Eternals. Interesting. I'm glad you liked that, because a lot of people fucking hated it.
No, I thought it was nice seeing like a more serious thing from Marvel. Like there was a lot of things I didn't like about it. So I thought that one thing I didn't like was like the mad fucking the fucking Eternal thing that was like the dog, and then it like turned into, and then at the end it turned into like a humanoid type thing. Before, have you seen it, Sean?
No.
Okay.
Okay, right before
You can spoil it. I will still watch it
before
anyway.
Angelina Jolie fucking decapitates this.
Fair enough.
Yep.
But like
I'm still gonna watch it.
but yeah, so I think that thing was a bit daft.
Okay.
Like, just I don't know. I just didn't really buy, and it started speaking and all that. I just didn't really get into that. But I thought the scale of it was amazing. Like with
I heard the scale's fucking massive.
yeah. With the massive like God.
Yeah, no, that
like,
stuff's crazy.
I loved that. Like, it just made you feel so tiny watching it. It was like, oh my God. Like,
I know.
Yeah. Again, a movie that I would recommend seeing at the cinema, because I don't think you would get that anywhere else.
No, probably
Do you
not.
know what I mean?
But no, I really liked it. That was actually probably my favorite Marvel of the year until a certain other one came along. But
No, I really enjoyed Eternals. Yeah. And I think it's going to build up for some cool stuff. With Jon Snow.
Jon Snow with his suit.
He's going to be the Black Knight.
Yes. Yeah.
So that'll be good.
Do you know who the voice at the end of the post credits? Do you know who that was?
Well, I know that Harry Styles is going to be playing.
Oh, there's that, but we'll talk about it. It doesn't matter.
I want to know.
No, we probably shouldn't do it there. Anyway.
So Harry Styles is playing Thanos' brother.
Yeah, there is that too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you don't even know about this because you've not seen Eternals.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I might actually watch it tonight. Actually,
You should. It's amazing.
It's very good.
I need to find a free trial for Disney Plus.
Oh shit. Cool. Right. Number 6, Sean.
Number 6 is Free Guy.
Interesting. That's higher
That's
than
high.
I thought. Yeah,
That's high,
okay.
man. That's like
See,
not on
right.
my list.
Because I'm such a huge nerd for video games.
Yeah.
It kind of played into my. It's sort of like. It played into my love of video games and really pushed me to like it that way.
Yeah.
It's the same with Alita Battle Angel, where it's that kind of like cyberpunky neo-apocalyptic setting.
Yeah.
It kind of just drew me in because it was like, oh, I fucking love that. But yeah, that's why it's so high on my list. I really liked it, and I find Ryan Reynolds quite charming.
I mean, Ryan Reynolds is always a safe bet, isn't he?
Yeah.
This is always fun.
I think my problem with that movie is that I think he's slowly grinding on me a wee bit.
Yeah, it's starting to go that way a little bit. Yeah.
Just for me, I don't know if it's anyone else, but just me watching it, I was like, I really enjoyed it and all that, but it's just like, oh, can I just fuck off? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, a wee bit. Do you know what I mean? Like, just seen him in too much, and he's just always playing that kind of same kind of character. Almost.
I get you.
Yeah, he definitely has a shtick, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's kind of typecast as that kind of Deadpool
Quite
character.
kind of.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, that is just what he's like in real life. So
Yeah, exactly.
He's very good.
Yeah, fair enough. Anything else to say for you?
Not really. I just I had a good time watching it. It's a very charming movie.
It's fun. I liked it. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't put it that high, but I liked
all
it.
the references at the end when he's fighting like the big buff version of himself were
Oh my
so
God.
funny.
Yeah.
Where, I mean, it's not really a spoiler. It pulls out the fucking Captain America shield and a
good.
lightsaber.
Yeah, that's good. There's a couple of like the Chris Evans' cameo in that.
Oh, yeah,
as well,
he's
but-
like, what the fuck?
yeah, it's quite fun.
That's a great moment.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Right. Well, my number 6. My number 6 is Come On, Come On, which is Joaquin Phoenix's new thing.
See, this is your thing. It's like me and Sean say movies that people know. And then you're just like movie
pretentious.
nerd, pretentious shit that nobody's ever fucking
This
seen.
is by far the most pretentious thing I'm going to mention. It's,
I bet
like,
you fucking have click boom.
it's in black and white. And it's
fuck's
Joaquin Phoenix in an emotional character drama, and it has no script because it was entirely improvised. But like, this is the kind of
You're
shit.
not helping yourself here with
I
the
know.
pretentious hipster shit.
No, it's a film about Joaquin Phoenix plays a sort of radio documentary maker, who's of
course he does.
He's making like this thing where he's interviewing kids basically about their kind of life experiences. And in the middle of this, he is asked by his sister to look after his nephew, who's a kind of troubled kid. And he's never had kids, he's not had much interest in having kids, and he's asked to look after this kid. And he ends up kind of, because he has to keep working, because the mom has to go off and help the kid's dad, who is like having kind of a whole bunch of these problems. So Joaquin Phoenix has to look after this kid for a few months, and because of that, he ends up bringing him along on this road trip to make this documentary, and they just bond. And that is the film. Like, it does not get much more complicated than that. It's just about the two of them bonding. And it's fucking beautiful. Like, Joaquin Phoenix is just heartbreaking in it, and he's just, and it's very funny. And what's fascinating about it is that, a lot of it is improvised. And also the documentary, the interviews with the kids that they're doing are real. Like, they just actually just interviewed different kids in cities they were filming in. So all that stuff is real, and they kind of work all that stuff into the plot,
cool.
and
That's pretty cool.
it's very good. And the kids playing the kid is amazing, and a lot of it is improvised, and
Nice.
it's very very good. I liked it a
So
lot.
that's the halfway point. What's currently in the top 3?
Oh, cool. Wait, hold on.
You can add your pretentious hipster shit to
Shut
this.
up. At the moment, we have a 4-way tie between Eternals, Free Guy, Matrix Resurrections, and Come On, Come On.
God's sake.
Come on.
The
That's
only
just
person-
you,
Yeah.
Ross. Why?
Well, because it's like, because just the way the title, it doesn't matter. You'll see how it works at the end.
Okay.
But like,
Anyway,
right, we're in the home stretch. Alec,
top 5.
what is your number 5?
Don't look up.
Don't Look Up. Ooh, points are adding up for Don't Look Up. Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, I loved it. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was.
Yeah.
No, it was amazing.
Good.
Absolutely. No, it's so good. It just hits home, I think,
Yeah.
so hard, just with how, like, daft everything is politically.
No,
right now.
totally, yeah. Yeah, it's been a bit divisive, that movie, but yeah.
No, I
liked
loved it. I loved it. And the scene where they're, like, all holding hands around the table, like, just talking about stuff, and then Leo actually improvised a line.
I heard about this. Yeah.
And he said, we've had it pretty good, haven't we? He improvised that. I was like fucking crying, like, ah!
The end, the whole
And he
last
did
scene is
improvise
very
that as well. He's just a fucking master, isn't he?
He's the best.
He's a bastard.
He is.
He's a master.
I thought you said bastard.
He's a
I was like,
bastard.
Not that as well, but no,
Talented
he's a master.
Is the scene when he's on the news and he just starts freaking out?
Yeah,
He's
he
just
does.
like-
He does.
God, yeah.
He does what his pal did, like his.
Yeah, totally, yeah. And he's so good at that. And Jennifer Lawrence is very good in that as well.
Yeah. Totally.
Nice. Don't Look Up. Nice. Number 5. Sean.
Right.
You're number 5.
So, I'm treating this as a trilogy because it's technically just a very long
Okay.
3-part.
I know where you're going with this. Okay.
So Fear Street 94, Fear Street 78, and Fear Street 1666.
Nice. Do I need to have seen Fear Street 1 through 1665 or like?
Fuck off. This is my favorite horror movie of the year. Movies of the year.
Wow. Okay, that's cool.
It's fucking beautiful.
Really, really good.
It's really good.
Them. Yeah.
It's take everything you know about like slasher and mystery movies and just throw that out the window.
Yeah.
It changes everything again. It's like the way I would describe it is: have you seen Scream 4?
I've only seen
Where-
the first Scream.
Okay. Well,
I've only seen the parodies.
I'm scared.
Dude, you need to watch Scream, man.
I've only
Scream
seen
is
the I've
great.
only seen the scary movies.
Fucking hell. Right.
So you know in the first Scream where it's the big twist at the end.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
they kind of play off of that idea, but going, what if the twist had a twist? And then the second
okay.
one is, what if the twist had another twist?
Yeah, okay.
And then the third one is, what if that third twist had another twist?
Is there loads of twists in it?
I wouldn't say
There's a lot of twists.
it's very twisty, yes. I wouldn't even say I've described it as it has twists, but it's not. It's like a different idea on the same idea,
Right, yeah.
Okay.
rather than being a twist. But yes, it's a trilogy that you can watch, and they're fucking amazing.
Yeah, I
Best
liked what they
movies.
did with that, but they just released like one a week on Netflix, which is quite cool.
Yeah. They're very good.
No, it's cool. I only watched the first one, but I did really enjoy it. I meant to go back to the others. Yeah, that's
7
cool.
is probably the best one of the three. That's the second one.
I've heard that. Yeah. So just to be clear for my ranking system here, are you counting Fear Street just as a whole thing?
Yeah, because it's
Right, okay.
basically a long 3-part
Cool.
film.
That's
basically.
fine. Okay.
Are they connected storylines?
Yes.
Right, okay, yeah, makes sense.
The way to look at it is, it's like The Hobbit.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah,
the
or Lord of
exact
the Rings,
same-
yeah.
where it's the exact same movie, just split across 3 parts.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, right. Well, my number 5. Let me just find it. My number 5, Spider-Man No Way Home.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's low.
Hold on a
What the
minute
fuck
here.
is
I
going
know,
on?
I
What
know.
pretentious hipster crap have you got to talk
Fuck off, Jake.
Get that rearranged
It's
right
nowhere
now.
near as hipstery as you think it's going to
Mate.
be. Like,
They had
Ooh.
fucking
They had
there's so much fucking spoilers in this podcast. Right. Yes, look.
what the
everyone
fuck?
knows.
Look,
Come
Everybody
on.
knows.
when you've seen 59 movies, there's got to be some sacrifices, okay?
That's not a
Like-
sacrifice. That's fucking sacrilegious.
Look, it's incredible. It's genuinely like as a cinema experience, I don't think anything comes close. Like
Yeah.
it's
Then why is it
absolutely
at number
stunning.
5?
It's brilliant. I loved it.
But
I don't even have a but. No, it's absolutely incredible. I don't even have a particular problem with it. It's bearing in mind, if I just quickly check, I've rated everything from I think 8 to 1 5 stars. So all of these are 5-star reviews. You could pretty much interchange most of these.
see, you fucking thrown my theory out the window. I
know.
don't know what the fuck
I know.
that one's gonna be.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. It's as a blockbuster, it's absolutely incredible. Willem Dafoe was fucking
Best
phenomenal
Spider-Man
in
movie
it.
ever made.
Oh, God,
It
yeah,
probably
100%.
it's in competition with Spider-Man 2 and probably Into the Spider-Verse as well.
It beats
but,
it. It beats
yeah,
it.
Fair,
I
fair,
think it beats it.
fair.
You're throwing my fucking thing right out the window.
I mean, look, it's clearly gonna be higher on your 2 list, so it's gonna build up points fast. But
right then.
right, Alec, what's your number 4?
Number 4, Shang-Chi.
Ooh, okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
I
Okay,
fucking loved it. I
Nice.
loved it. I thought it was amazing. Instantly loved the new characters, just like within the first 5 minutes, just like totally got it. You know, sometimes like with Eternals, it took me a while to get into the new characters, whereas with Shang-Chi, I just totally bought into it.
fair enough.
She's hilarious in it. What's her name? She's like a comedian actress.
she's
she's a rapper as well.
Aquafina.
Aquafina, she's amazing.
I
in it.
love her.
She steals the
She's
show
so
actually.
good.
Like,
She's
hilarious.
very good.
Like,
Yeah.
it's just class. Everything about it. Yeah. Action. The CGI is beautiful and like like the bit with the dragons
Yes.
and all that. At the end,
Yes. No, that's very
it's
good.
gorgeous. Like
Beautiful.
it's stellar.
Oh,
Totally. And Abominations in it.
For like 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah, what do you
Yeah. And it is him as well. It's Tim Roth.
it's Abomination.
Yeah, that's very cool. Nice.
Aye.
I'm glad it's got some love. Yeah.
Aye. No, I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I preferred it over Eternals.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far personally, but yeah, I can see why.
Because I
That's
like
why.
the seriousness of Eternals, but I do like a bit of comedy.
Yeah.
And, do you know what I mean? Like, and come on, they referenced the OG movie, Rush Hour. You know,
fuck's
the
sake.
fight scene. You know the fight scene on the building. You know the fight scene on the building with the scaffold.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
yeah.
basically recreated Rush Hour 2 in Shang-Chi. They basically recreated Rush Hour 2. So when I was watching it, I was like,
Oh
that.
my god.
I didn't even think of that. Oh my god, my mind. Oh my god.
I just can't get through a podcast when you mentioned fucking Rush
They,
Hour.
and they literally hang off the fucking pole,
They do.
like the bamboo in
They
Rush
do.
Hour. It's the same
Yeah.
thing.
Holy
I
shit.
think it's more specifically doing Jackie Chan more than specifically Rush Hour. But
sure.
like,
It was a fucking Chris Tucker impersonation more than it. No, it was brilliant.
no, it's very good. I enjoy Shang-Chi a lot. It's not quite in my top 10, but it's very, very good.
The bus scene is just phenomenal.
That is the peak.
Like, that is and it's in the first 5 minutes as well.
Yeah.
You're just like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I know.
It's so tense.
It's very good. It's very good.
And I love that he was like the meme as well that turned into the. Because he was just like the stock photos guy, the guy that plays Shang-Chi.
All right, yeah. Nice. Sean, what is your number 4?
My number 4 is The Suicide Squad.
Oh,
Because I adored what they did with it.
Yeah.
It was funny, it was gory, and everything that I love in a movie. It's just ridiculous.
Like
It's
Starro.
fucking stupid movie, but it's amazing to watch it.
yeah, it's very good.
That is the
It's very good.
daftest movie ever, but executed in the perfect
Yeah.
way.
That is the only way I can describe The Suicide Squad. It's fucking stupid, but it's so much
I
fun.
really want to see Peacemaker, the series. That might be really good.
Yes,
Everyone's
I'm not
told me
saying
it's
it.
good.
In fact, it's not even over here yet.
No, it's on HBO.
Yeah.
It's out. It's like finished there, I think.
Yeah.
But,
My American friends have all said it's really, really good.
Yeah. No, I'm quite excited about that. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I don't have much to say. It's a goofy movie and I love it.
Nice.
That'll be
Alright, what do you?
Number 4.
Pretentious hipster stuff.
Shut up. Number 4 is Edgar Wright's new movie, Last Night in Soho.
I haven't seen it.
I really want to see that.
It's fucking class.
Is it really
it's,
good?
It's very good. Some people weren't overly keen on it, and some people didn't love where it goes in the second half, and I can get why. But it's very, very good.
Is it scary?
Yeah, like it's not really going for that necessarily. It's more about its story than
Yeah.
it scares. But it's very, very good, and the way it handles the kind of timey-wimey element, I don't want to spoil too much about it, is very cool. And there's some amazing sequences involving like people in mirrors and but it's not
I've
actually
seen that
mirrors,
in
it's
the
like a
trailer.
double set and it's
I've seen that in the trailer.
Nice.
Yeah, it's one of the movies this year that I get a total film how did they make this kind of rush?
Yeah.
That's one of them.
Totally.
And I just like Edgar Wright's whole thing.
Awesome.
He's not got a bad movie.
Awesome.
No, he hasn't.
He's one director that I can safely say he has not got one
Yeah,
bad movie.
like if The World's End is your weakest movie, you're probably on a good, so that is my number 4. Alec, your number 3.
Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Oh shit! Oh no!
It was a movie that I went in thinking, right, this is going to be, after the sheer disappointment of the last couple of Ghostbusters movies, right?
Oh.
The sheer absolute peril of my eyes watching them, right?
Peril.
and then going into this movie, like, okay, it's a Ghostbusters movie. It's got Paul Rudd in it, which instantly makes my something tingle.
He's definitely a heartthrob.
And then, so I'm going, right, okay, so this might be okay.
Something
And then you go there, and then it was.
That's a message.
So we all just got a message in one group chat at the same time. That was what that silence was there.
So yeah, it was incredible.
Nice. No, I really
I
liked
thought it did. The story was really great. I thought it didn't feel forced or anything, and it felt like an actual way to go back into that Ghostbusters world that made sense.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like the continuing from the, because this is the first one that actually properly continues from the old movies. I think.
Okay.
And it made me greet.
Fair.
And it did.
Right.
And it did all the kind of classic Ghostbusters things that you want to see. Do you know what I mean? It
Yeah.
did like the nostalgia thing really good.
No, I really liked it. I really like that kid. Because she's in Hell House, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's very good.
Yeah, no, it was great. I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
If I won complaint, I feel like you could probably just cut Finn Wolfhard out of it and you wouldn't have lost much like that.
Nah, you didn't need to be in it.
Nah.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I really liked it. It didn't
No, I love
quite
it.
cut my top 10, but it was very good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sean, you're number 3? Number
Three.
3. Number
Yes. Shang-Chi.
3. Shang-Chi!
Hey, so you liked it though.
I
shit.
loved it. That whole the reason it's in my top 3 is that bus fight.
Yeah, that
That
was
is-
incredible. Wasn't it? Did
That
you
is
see it at
the-
cinema?
Yeah. I saw it myself actually. I loved it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't really have much to say. We've kind of already talked about it.
fair enough.
But it is gorgeous. The fight scenes are incredibly well choreographed. The bus fight, Aquafina is brilliant. It's just just a great movie all round.
It's a great father-son story.
Yeah, it is.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
It's a great movie also about how to deal with loss as well.
That's what I thought was just good at the base of it, is that the actual story was good. Normally you get these movies that are all lights and action, but the story's shite. And this was that. It had everything.
Yeah.
This had everything.
Nice. Okay, well, my number 3. If you're done.
Yeah,
You're done?
a very brief conversation.
Fair enough.
Because we've already talked about it.
My number 3 is The Suicide Squad. James Gunn's Suicide Squad.
You love that.
I really fucking love that movie. It's
Pete Davidson was the best on it.
well, yes. It's the most me a movie can be, I think, because it's unnecessarily gory and sweary. It's superheroes. Idris Elba's in it. I like Idris Elba a lot.
Oh, yes.
And it suddenly becomes a fucking kaiju movie in the last 20 minutes. And I was
Oh,
just
yeah.
like,
With
this
Starro.
is glorious. I love this.
Yeah.
I love that. I really
Also,
love it.
we have to talk about it now.
Oh, I know, he's
Yes.
amazing. He
I
actually
love
almost made me cry. He just
I
was
know,
sad
I
it
know.
got-
When he meets his wee pals, I was like, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
I really like that movie.
I can tell your deep voice.
Oh, I really like that movie. I really liked it.
Right.
The lower the voice gets, the more I like it.
So this is
I'm
the
actually
part-
in corpse territory now. This is like, hello, I'm corpse husband.
That's so low. I can't go that low. That is really low,
I
man.
know. Because you were mine. Along the line.
Is that as low? Because you're mine.
I don't know if that's a low he does it, but yeah. I feel like it's-
Vibrations went through there.
Right.
Anyway.
Top 2.
Yeah, sorry, let me just add on the tally for Suicide Squad.
Jeez, okay.
Suicide Squad. Right, are we some kind of Suicide Squad?
I might have done something controversial.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
I've swapped my two.
Oh, last minute.
Yeah.
Last minute.
I've been thinking about this the entire time we've been doing the podcast. Like, what is my actual number 1 movie? And I've swapped them
Shit,
around.
okay.
My last two have stayed.
I've swapped them round.
What's your number 2, Alec?
No Way Home.
No Way Home. Oh, I see. We're getting to that point now.
Yeah.
Okay.
No Way Home. We
Getting
don't need to
that
say
point.
anything more. We've said enough. No
Okay.
Way Home.
Right. Okay, give me a sec to add on the points. Hold on. Oh. So that's getting 9 points. So gotta keep it. Right. Okay.
Yeah, No Way Home.
No Way Home. It's phenomenal.
It is
Um,
excellent.
it is absolutely phenomenal. It's
Yeah.
if you've managed to avoid the spoilers so far,
I'm
how
impressed.
the fuck have you done that?
Yeah.
I'm legitimately impressed because I got spoiled the first night.
Yeah, it's a big deal. Okay, that you,
Yeah, that's me.
Sean, number 2.
As I said, I've swapped my top 2 round.
Oh shit!
It's No Way Home as well.
No Way Home. Okay.
Very last second switch because I thought about it and I loved the movie. I fucking cried. I laughed. I had such a good time with it. But then I remembered the number 1 movie.
Yes.
I think we're all about to have the same
Yeah.
number 1.
I think we should do a countdown and all.
Well,
say
wait,
that.
I've not done number 2 yet. So
I
let's
know,
get
but
to
after you've
Right.
done number 2,
Do your number 2 in the fucking toilet. Not in here.
after you've done that,
Yes. So have you? Is that you?
that's it.
That
That's
is
all I have
you.
to say.
Shit. Okay. Okay. My number 2 is Another Round, which is what's that face? What are you doing?
I'm just ready for a movie that we've never heard of.
Another
I've
Round.
never heard of this.
You should see Another Round. It's
Oh,
my-
that's your movie. Another Round.
yes, number 2.
Fuck off, Jake. Doesn't count. Where's the blockbusters?
We only talk about
We only
blockbusters on
talk about
this
summer
show.
blockbusters here, Jake.
You don't need blockbusters when you've got Mads Mikkelsen.
Where's
He's a big guy.
Oh, is this the alcohol drink?
Yes, so it's a drama thing. It's Swedish. I can't remember,
Yeah,
but it's
Swedish.
one of them. One of them.
movie.
They're over there. Yeah, really interesting movie. It's based on a real theory. This scientist that came up with the theory that humans are born with like 0.1 something % less alcohol in our bloodstream than we're meant to have. He thinks we have an alcohol deficiency in our bloodstream.
I think I actually have heard of this.
Yeah, and his theory was that's the reason that people have mental health problems, things like that, and like
Right.
lack of confidence and all that stuff. And so it's about a group of school teachers that decide to try it as an experiment. So they try to maintain that level of alcohol in their system constantly.
Oh.
And this sounds like it's quite serious and
Sounds
kind
a
of
bit alcoholics.
Well, that's the thing is that they start at like let's just do it exactly that much, and it does like they actually
Escalate.
their life improves. Like they're more confident, they're happier, and all that stuff. And then they start going, well, why don't we push it a little bit and see how far we get?
Nah, they just get drunk all
It
the
becomes
time.
more and more a problem,
Yeah.
and obviously they're school teachers as well. So
Oh,
you know,
God.
like
Yeah.
this sounds like it's very serious. It's very funny.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it gets really silly. It gets very sad towards the end, but it's very, very funny, and it has the best final scene in a movie I've seen in a very long time, which is it's just Mads Mikkelsen dancing. That's all it is. And I swear to God, I left the cinema I've never been happier. I just left, I'm not joking. I left the cinema and went and watched the sunset. I was in that. I was just like, oh my God, life is beautiful. It was fucking amazing. I had a similar reaction to that I think you had to Soul. It makes you want to improve your life. Movie. Totally. And it made me both want to never drink alcohol again and also start morning drinking.
Well, that's
yeah. So yeah, that is my number 2. It's incredible. I love it.
Nice.
Right. Well, let me just put down the points for that. Another round.
I'm pretty sure we all know what's one at this point.
Right. Shall we see it? All as one. Right.
3, 2, 1.
Fast and Furious 9. No.
Hey, you ruined it,
Cut that out quick.
I'm an agent of chaos.
3, 2, 1.
Dune. It's Dune. Of course, it's Dune.
Yeah.
It's
The only movie out of these that I went to cinema to see twice. So,
Oh wow.
fair.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. I think I saw it twice.
It takes a lot for me to go to a movie twice. It's not something that I normally do.
Same.
Yeah, but I loved it. The second time I saw it, it was just like I loved it just so much more. The second time as well.
So is that
Good.
a perfect
It
score?
just
for
made
you?
it even better.
Yeah. This is the perfect. The point system is totally skewed by Dune. Yeah. It just fucking blew my mind.
It's
It's
beautiful.
just and I saw it on the biggest screen I could get access to in Glasgow,
same.
and the sound, the fucking score,
I don't know.
it hits you like a truck. It's
Yeah.
incredible. Timothy Chalamet,
Amazing.
Incredible actor.
The
Zendaya,
cast,
amazing.
Zendaya, she's in it for 10
Jason
minutes.
Momoa.
I know, but it's amazing.
Jason Momoa is a fucking badass
He's
in it.
brilliant.
Yeah, he's so good. He actually gets to do a bit more acting than usual, which I
Yeah.
liked as well.
Yeah,
he's,
he's not
he's
just
usually
not
just
just
a big
big
dude,
man.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Josh
Best moment in
Brolin.
movies when he comes back up.
Oh, I just
He just rises from behind. Like, oh my God!
it's amazing, and yet Oscar Isaac, man, like it's
Yeah, I like him
so
a lot.
good.
Yes.
The best beard in the business in
Oh,
that
I
movie
know.
is incredible. He was
That's funny because when I first saw it, I didn't know how he was gonna be as a dad. I thought he
Yeah.
might be because he's like I didn't know what house was it
Atreides.
Atreides was going to be like. You know what I mean at the start. So I thought maybe he might be a bit of a dick or
Yeah.
whatever. But then he said like he was having a conversation with Timothy Chalamet's character, and then like right at the start, and it was just like they were talking about how he will eventually rule or something like that. And then he was just like, "You've done everything you need to be. You've been my son." And he said a really nice thing, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, okay." So he's actually like a nice guy.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean, he's not
totally.
like a. It's just that you don't see a lot, and
They balance that quite well.
Yeah.
Where they're kind of stoic, but still genuinely
yeah,
good
yeah,
person.
totally,
You know?
yeah.
I just want to mention the appearance of is it the Shia Hulud?
Shia LaBeouf, yeah, the big
Yeah.
worm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I fucking was speechless. Though.
it's
Like,
incredible.
I was
They're
just like-
riding it at the end. The last scene. It's just like the second
fucking
movie's
own
gonna be
this
fucking
shit.
intense.
I know,
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Like
I'm worried they can't pull it off, if I'm honest.
Oh,
like,
they
it's-
will.
it's like, yeah.
they will.
it's the build up in it.
I
It's
know.
the
Also, just the balls of them to be like, "Hey, we're just gonna make half of this story and just fucking hope we get a second one." You know, we genuinely could have had a very frustrating situation where we only got half a movie. You know?
I
like,
would, yeah.
like,
But
But it's coming.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
Even just thinking about it, I'm like getting hyped
Pumped.
up. I'm like, yeah, I want to watch it again.
Can you imagine if Fellowship of the Ring had come out and they just never released the other two Lord of the Rings movies?
That's what it's like. Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
And I've never seen the original Dune, and I never want to. I
would-
want
they're-
these to be my Dune.
I'm going to watch it at some point, but I'm going to wait until after part 2 comes out because I want
Yeah.
the first time I see the whole story to be this new version, and then I'll go back and look at the other versions.
Is it just going to be 2 parts?
It's 2 parts for the first book, and then he's talking about possibly doing the other books as well.
Yes.
But, yeah.
I tried to sit down and watch Children of Dune again, and fucking.
So then
Oh,
he's
the TV show one,
So
yeah,
then he's
yeah.
basically dedicating his life to this Dune thing. Then.
I mean, possibly.
That's kind of
yeah.
what it sounds like.
I know.
I mean, if he's planning on doing another movie and then
Yeah.
Lord, that's a lot of time. It takes a lot
It
of
will
time
be,
making
yeah.
movies. You know what I mean?
And especially the way he makes movies.
It's like James Cameron and Avatar, man.
I know.
Oh, that's coming out next year? Is it this year?
Is it? Fuck, 10 years time we'll get the second Avatar.
They finished it. They're not rendering
The
it.
PCs are still rendering the fucking.
They're still rendering the fucking film.
They're still finishing the first one, man. That had already came out.
James Cameron hit render a month ago and he's just sitting there like, come on.
2%.
It keeps failing. Fuck!
Can you imagine? Right, imagine this. The first Avatar movie, it's like 80% rendered, and it just goes crash. I'd be like, no.
It honestly takes a whole room of fucking PCs to render that shit. It's mental.
Fucking hell.
The premiere's tomorrow, James.
It's at 98%. Fuck. Better pray Adobe Premiere doesn't crash.
Adobe Premiere. I like the idea of him just using normal Adobe. He probably does, but
yeah, of
it's
course,
like,
that's
it's
what they
just,
do.
it's just something funny
It'll be
about
that or Media
there's something
Composer.
funny about James Cameron wrestling with Adobe's
It's
terrible
probably
UI.
Media Composer. It's probably Avid Media Composer.
Yeah, it'll be something like that.
Yeah, Adobe Premiere.
Using fucking iMovie to make that a song.
Since James Cameron's like, why is the timeline so shit? Why can't I have the sound next to it?
Is this the best transitions Final Cut have? Fuck's sake.
It's crashed again.
He's got the fucking, like, the wee, like, fucking rainbow fucking wheel.
Oh no.
Yeah, totally. Oh, right.
Nice
Well,
ass.
there we go.
year.
So I'm going to quickly
Battle
figure out the top 10.
While you're doing
let's just we'll put in the Batman transition as I just I'm going to cut to figure this
I
out.
had a
but-
good thing that we could be doing while you're doing that.
what are you going to do?
Any movies you're excited for that
Oh,
are coming
shit.
soon?
Hold on, right, okay.
The Batman, it's out and I want to see it
Batman.
now.
The
Yeah.
Batman.
I'm quite excited for the Buzz Lightyear movie, if I'm honest. I think it looks fucking great.
It does look really good. It looks, yeah, I saw the last trailer and I watched it. I'm like, this looks fucking amazing.
Hold on a fucking minute here.
Much better than it should do.
I know what Jake's waiting for.
What am I
You're
waiting
waiting
for?
for Morbius.
I might fuck. Like,
It looks so bad, doesn't
It
it?
does.
And then why is it taking so long to come out? Like, this should have been out 5
COVID.
years ago.
I mean,
man.
yeah, it'll be COVID, but yeah.
Fucking anti-Rona. Being a cunt.
It's the one movie I'm just
Anti-Rona.
not going to watch at cinema. I'll watch it once it comes out on Disney Plus or whatever the fuck it comes out on.
It's a Marvel movie, maybe? I don't know.
That's weird, isn't it? Because it is a Marvel, but it feels more.
Well, because it's this Venom version of Marvel.
It's the
like,
Sony universe.
You kind of weird.
Yeah, that's
alternate
why it'll
universe
be
thing.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's
know.
just like fucking pish.
I know. fucking push.
We've also got your standard Marvel movies like The Multiverse of Madness.
That looks quite interesting. Yeah.
Oh, God, that'll be amazing. That's going to be Sam Raimi. Like,
That's gonna be-
fucking
Yeah.
intense, man.
Yeah.
That's going to be. That might top No Way Home, to be honest.
I'm gonna make a prediction right now.
I think
on
that's
this
going to have.
podcast.
There's theories that we're going to have Iron Man back in it as Tom Cruise playing Iron
Yeah,
Man.
I heard about that.
Do you know what I mean? Like, could you imagine that? I'll
would be
fucking love
pretty
that.
fucking
I think that'll be
actually.
fucking class.
I know.
I'm gonna make a prediction and say the Multiverse of Madness is gonna be the highest rated Marvel movie ever made.
Yeah.
That's my prediction.
Okay.
That's a bold prediction.
I want to see Tom Cruise as alternate universe Iron Man. I think that'd be fucking.
Oh, that'd be so cool. What else am I excited for? Jurassic Park Dominion. I'm actually kind of excited for.
Mm-hmm.
Or Jurassic World Dominion. The second Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
Is that
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
The trailer's already out. It looks interesting to say the least.
I watched the first one. Is Jim Carrey in it again?
Yeah, he'll be in it again. Oh, fucking Top Gun Maverick.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's finally coming out. Fucking
Which
hell.
I'm not. I wasn't a big
Is
fan
that
of
top
the
5
original.
or top?
What?
Top 10.
Dot 10.
Top 10. Oh. I don't know.
Keep going.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I put my phone down and everything. Fucking Death by the Nile.
I saw that the other night. It's not great.
Oh. Fucking movies. Fantastic Beasts.
Are we interested in that?
No.
Okay.
Of course not. I'm
I've
just written
well
all
lost
movies.
interest in those movies, man. See, even when you watch back, they're all shit, man. They're not even, any of them aren't even that
know.
good. No,
Yeah.
honestly, do you know what I mean? You watch back the first one, and it's like, this isn't a fucking good movie.
Ooh, Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yes. Well excited for that. Well excited for that. We're going to get, like, female Thor and shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
big Jane Foster is gonna pick up the
That's
hammer.
gonna be cool as fuck.
Black Adam, as well. I think we talked about that one.
Yeah, Dwayne Johnson is a big superhero.
This is
man.
a fucking weird top 10, by the way. The way this has worked out is going to be.
That's because it's gonna have half of your hipster stuff at the top.
Shut up.
Your hipster shit that ruins it, you fucking idiot.
Ooh,
Jesus!
John Wick Chapter 4, anyone? Indiana Jones 5? What the fuck?
Fuck yeah. Yeah, it's coming out soon. They shot it. We walked around the set, Sean.
I know, but I just completely fucking forgot that happened. I just went, oh yeah, they're filming another one.
Big Ford's gonna be back at it again.
Big Ford Escort.
That man has a lot.
Ford Escort.
That man has a lot of money, doesn't he?
He does.
He does, yeah.
I think I've actually ran out of movies to talk about.
Right, well, I'm pretty much there now, so.
Very quick Batman transition, but a little.
Okay,
Right.
the official SR
MC.
Salt River Movie Club top 10 of the year is as follows. Joint 10th.
Okay.
We have with 5 points each. Come on. Free Guy, Eternals, and Matrix Resurrections.
4-way tie. Jesus Christ.
Free guy and mage.
Yep. Number 9. The Fear Street trilogy.
Hell yeah.
Somehow is rated above Come On.
That's because Come On is a pretentious hipster movie.
Oh, I
Consists of so many people.
Right, and number 7 with 7 points conveniently is Last Night in Soho. I was the only one that added that in, so I'm glad that kind of crept up.
I haven't seen it.
And number 6 with 8 points, Ghostbusters.
Nice.
Nice.
That's a good choice.
Tied, sort of 5/6, is Another Round and Don't Look Up.
Okay.
With 9 points each. And number 4, Shang-Chi with 15 points.
Ooh.
At number 3, The Suicide Squad with 19 points. At number 2, No Way
What's
Home.
going to be number 1,
At
Jake?
number 2, No Way Home with 24 points. And at number 1, Dune with a perfect 30.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wee.
So, Dune is the SRMC movie of the year
2021.
2021. I almost corrected you as 2022 there, but yeah. It's
Well, last year. This is the third month of this is 2022.
yeah. Second year in a row that we've put a big budget sci-fi fuckfest on as another one.
That's what we like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like CGI fuckathon, you know.
I can't wait for the year.
I
where we
enjoyed
can-
Dune more than I enjoyed Tenet.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, same.
I like on reflection, I don't know if I should have put Tenet at number 1 last year, but yeah.
Yeah. I think,
I can't remember.
see,
our
for
top
me,
3
Tenet,
last year.
what sold Tenet for me was the fucking soundtrack.
The
Oh,
soundtrack's
yeah,
actually
yeah.
amazing,
Like,
Tenet,
see,
yeah.
but see, when I actually think about the movie, you know what I mean? But when I think, no,
I'm curious if we were to look back on that list and see what would actually change.
I know.
yeah.
I wonder if we would have put
Pod for
anything-
another day, Sean.
I know.
I know, but I need to think about this now.
Yeah, I mean, it would still be very high on my list.
Yeah,
Tenet. It's
yeah.
very good, but
No,
I
it's
just
really good.
no, maybe not. Actually,
Too many
Too-
walking expositions. Like I've
Yes,
said that before.
yes,
Oh
yeah.
god, yeah.
But yes, Dune is our number 1.
Number 1.
I mean, I don't think that'll be that controversial a choice.
Nah.
No,
not a
it
chance.
was very, very well liked, Dune.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
think we did any.
that's the kind of blockbuster we need more of. Like good, fucking smart, big budget movies.
Yes.
I don't think we had any controversial opinions in this really. after the
No,
5.
probably not. Fear Street probably wouldn't come that high for most people, but I liked it. You know, it's good.
Fair enough. Like,
yeah.
horror is very hit and miss for most
Yeah.
most folk.
Yeah. So that might be us.
Yeah.
Might be.
Might be us. I didn't really take part in the anticipated movies discussion, but I don't really know what's coming out. So
That's fair.
It's just Sean.
I just
I
checked.
like
I just
thinking into the future.
yeah, I just check the Cineworld listings every week and go, oh, that's so cool, and then go see that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Right then.
So that I think is us.
That's us.
Right. Bye.
So you can catch us on all social media things when we remember to start posting again at some point in the future because we've not posted anything in so
We're
long.
actually shocking.
But if you want to, go like those pages and just wait with bated
hope.
breath, you can.
Tell us how shit our opinions are.
Yeah, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram, not Twitter, because fuck Twitter. And you can listen to us on all the places: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, fucking Amazon.
Yeah.
For podcast then.
Yes.
They all go up on our YouTube channel as
Yes.
well, which you can subscribe to.
Yes.
Um,
Follow us on Letterboxd.
Follow us on follow me. Yeah, well, follow me.
Or like once,
Yeah.
once,
Follow you.
I mean,
once,
like,
once a yearly.
I have more followers than you do.
You use
That
it
was
sporadically.
bold, that was bold, Jake. I mean, follow us on Letterboxd. I mean, follow me on
Look,
Letterboxd.
you use it sporadically at best, and you don't use it. So like,
I have more followers
More
than you
reviews,
do.
bitch.
That's all he needs.
That's all I
That's like the
need.
king of reviews right here.
Jesus
You,
Christ.
listen, you write paragraphs and they're very informative paragraphs. He writes a sentence.
Look at that discography. That's all the movies I'll ever need
That's
to review.
absolutely hilarious. For sure, The Happening, Blair Witch, and Jurassic Park.
4 movies you've never seen together.
Oh my god, man.
I have more
Yeah.
followers than you on Letterboxd. I don't know how.
Well, fuck you, I don't care.
My dick's bigger than yours.
I don't know how though. I don't
Anyway,
use it.
follow us at Letterboxd. I kind of use my account as the podcast account
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
as well. Like
that's
I'll probably put up a little list on there of our top 10.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna comment and be like, haha, push.
I know. But yeah, follow us on there. You can check out our band. We're called Salt River Shakedown.
Yes, we are.
And we are working on some shit. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. We've got lots of exciting stuff coming up. You could probably catch us live at some point soon. I
Yes.
don't know what do we have a gig coming up?
No. We don't. No, we don't.
When you said no there,
No.
it was perfect.
No.
Sean is correct.
We're-
We do not. But if you,
we're
go on
retiring.
if you go on Facebook, you'll find it.
Yes, follow us, again, you can find us on all places.
By the time this is out, I'm sure we will.
Oh yeah, we'll have something by the time this goes live.
Indeed.
Unless you just fucking upload it straight away.
Yes. But yeah, we will try and come back with a season 2 of this podcast at some point very soon.
Yes.
We're still working out how that's going to work, but we'll get back to you very soon. Yeah,
We'll get back to you in 2024.
Yeah, I might stick up that Tenacious D episode just as a little extra.
You
thing,
should.
you know.
Have you got that ready?
It's not mixed, but I've got it. It's in ready to do. I think that's us.
Cool.
Any last words you want to say?
I enjoyed the movies that came out last year.
Okay.
There we go.
Last year was a great. Last year was indeed a great movie year.
Yeah. Well, go away.
Bye!
Bye. That's it. Fuck off.
Hello there.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Stay on target.
This podcast is brought to you by Salt River Pictures.